Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada,
Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada.
युग धर्म श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की।
Hare Krishna, I would like to thank the Kirtan team for their wonderful Kirtan, and so I'd like to welcome everyone for the last session of our BSLS 2025. So I'd like to welcome Zolnus Loknath Swami Maharaj for this session. Today he has come all the way immediately after his Mongolia trip. Although he had a very hectic schedule, he had to go to Surat attending the program there, and straight away from there he came here simply to offer his association to all of us. Although many of the others couldn't make it, but Maharaj was very particular about offering his association to the book distributors. This shows his keen interest to encourage book distribution within India, and he is one amongst the fortunate disciples of Srila Prabhupada who has gotten the most valuable association of Srila Prabhupada, and he, under his and Prabhupada's and under Prabhupada's direction, they have distributed books. And today's session, although it is titled as Bullock Cart Sankirtan Party, it is not just going to be a description of Padyatra book distribution alone, but apart from that, Maharaj is going to share many of his memorable pastimes with Srila Prabhupada in relation to book distribution, and many of his experiences in relation to book distribution. And apart from that, he will also offer us his valuable guidelines about book distribution, encouraging us to further take up book distribution on a more serious, vigorous way. And with this, I would like to welcome His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj. I would like to request everybody to chant once loudly Hare Krishna Mahamantra, welcoming Maharaj. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. I'd like to request all the devotees, please call of your missing devotees from your particular centers. Please call all of them so that we'll have full attendance in Maharaj session. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hari Hari. Yeah, I would like to begin. with a short Mangalacaran, which you could also join in. Om Ajnanaatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Sarasvate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyatya Deshatarine. Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. I welcome you again and again. I don't know whether I had come to give association, maybe yes, but certainly I also had come to get your association. What happened? You didn't say Haribol. I'm really and highly pleased with this endeavor of ICC. Isn't this first time get together like this? But certainly not last time. I was going to propose different things, which soon I will share my small list. But one of those items is we have to have this more regularly, at least once a year. Go for it. And not only I would not mind, I was going to say, but I would love to sponsor next get together of Bharat Sankirtan Sanga in Pandarpur. The reason being, also, the reason is Pandarpur is known for Nada Brahma or Shabda Brahma. Shabda spreads from Pandarpur out into the universe. The sound, the songs, and so, yeah, I think I could take your applause as your willingness and approval or resolution, if you want to call it. Hari Hari. I mean, you have very seriously taken up this book distribution I'm sure that was a concern of Srila Prabhupada, and that is certainly concern of the Prabhupada disciple generation. Now, how would movement go on? That included how would the book distribution of Srila Prabhupada would go on. You have assembled here. And for several years, maybe 5-6 years now, ICC is behind this book distribution, and we used to distribute, mostly Bhagavad Gitas and Gita Marathon, Gita Jayanti Marathon, and during this period, 90% congratulations. 90%.
Yes, 90% of the words.
Book distribution.
Plus 90 plus now India is doing.
All glories to you and your efforts. I congratulate you for this contribution. You are leading the world. You are becoming Vishwa Guru in this matter and setting a great example before the rest of the world. Yes, I was just in the middle of saying that we used to do a Gita Marathon, and then I don't know, anyone was thinking in the terms of there will be Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam sets would be distributed. I was not thinking in these terms, but then quickly this Bhadra campaign and distribution of sets of Bhagavatam is already happening. Some place distributed 500 sets and 200 sets, including myself. I did in last 1 month. I did also, I think 200-300 sets in few programs. In Chandigarh, in Noida, and here, wherever I was going, I was pushing this sets of. And I think I'm surprised and pleased with this development of sets of Bhagavatam sets distribution. And I think Bhima Prabhu and Vaisheshika Prabhu also were behind. This was their kind of brainchild, and then they passed on to you, some of you, and then you had been promoting, and it's going good. When we were enrolling life members during Prabhupada days, I was also one of the life member preacher, life members director also in Bombay one time, and a life membership preacher. So we used to promise all the life members that you will get 60 volumes of Bhagavatam in the future. They were paying us 1,111 rupees, but in return, we're making this offer. You will get 60 volume set of Bhagavatam as and when they are published. So this talk of sets of Bhagavatam being distributed, this was in the air, but I wasn't thinking that we will be distributing sets of Bhagavatam to individuals. Srila Prabhupada's translated book distribution ki jai. That is also one of the Prem Dhvani. Prem Dhvani, when we say, that is part of it. Srila Prabhupada's Divya Granth Vitran Karyakram ki. Translated book distribution ki jai. Srila Prabhupada was instructed by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, you're an intelligent person. You go to the West and propagate Krishna consciousness. Sometimes Prabhupada said, Chaitanya cult. He spread Chaitanya cult in the Western world. But later on two different occasions, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur instructed Srila Prabhupada about the book distribution. On the banks of Radha Kund in early 30s, he said that famous statement, if you ever get money, what you should do with the money? Print books. That was one time. And then just 2 weeks prior to Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur's departure, Srila Prabhupada had again written approach Srila Bhaktisiddhanta saying, oh, your sannyasi brahmachari disciples, they're always with you and they're rendering so much service to you, assisting you in so many ways. But I can't do that as a householder. So again, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur gave Prabhupada service of print books, distribute books. So twice, similar instruction. And not only Prabhupada did go to the West, that instruction he did follow, but other main instruction of print books, distribute books, if you ever get money. In India, he was not getting much money, so he just started, he was preaching, distributing Back to Godhead in 1944. He started publication of BTG, and then he was doing some small books after he took sannyas, Easy Journey to Other Planets, and like that, some small books he was printing, writing, printing. But he was thinking that if I'm asked to go to the West, and the part of the instruction was preach in English language, so Prabhupada was thinking, I must have some English books in English language. So part of his preparation was he was translating in English, mostly focusing on Bhagavatam. So when he traveled to the West, what was he carrying with him? 200 sets of bundles of Bhagavatam were uploaded into the Jaldut boat in Cochin. And he traveled with the books. Even you hear some interesting, Swamiji, you are going to the West? No, not me. Bhagavatam is going to the West. I'm just following. I'm going along with the Bhagavatam. But we know, two Bhagavatams were going to the West, Person Bhagavat and Book Bhagavat. So Prabhupada, equipped with the books, he traveled to the West. International Society for Krishna Consciousness was established, founded. But just for printing and publication of his books, he separately founded Bhaktivedanta Book Trust. There may be, who knows, some ups and downs with the ISKCON, financially or otherwise. So he did not want that situation to affect his book printing and publication. So he founded an independent trust, Bhaktivedanta Book Trust. This was part of his thought and vision, ISKCON, anyway, I would not say that. So there's International ISKCON and there's a BBT. And BBT exclusively for printing and publication of book distribution. When Prabhupada, as you know, or at least you have read or heard, he was devoting a lot of his time for translation work. All night long. We would be, sleeping, snoring. And in the middle of the night, Prabhupada would get up. We have seen this. And he would spend most of the night translating his books. Hari Hari. Yeah, he realized, of course, what can I say? The importance of the books. The books would play the role to propagate, spread and establish Krishna consciousness. That is why this principle, books are the basis. So he was investing a lot of his time and thought into compiling his books, writing his books, and getting them published. And of course, it's amazing what, it's kind of achintya what Prabhupada did. He had only 11 years, and but a lot of that time he was investing that into the book translation, and there is to be competition during Prabhupada days. Prabhupada will translate, and the translation work and the BBT publication work, this will be competition. Hey, Prabhupada has printed this, compiled this volume, and we are behind the schedule for printing, so 2 volumes are still pending, and Prabhupada is catching up, or we have to catch up, and like that. There's a big competition is to go on between Prabhupada, the writer, the author, the compiler, translator, and the BBT, the publisher of his books. One time, Prabhupada had 17 volumes of Chaitanya Charitamrita ready for publication, printing. And he challenged the BBT. He said, I want these books to be printed in 2 months. What? Impossible. Like that. BBT Rameshwar and others were responding like, what? 17 volumes in 2 months. But as I said yesterday, yeah, maybe they were wondering, but my dear disciple, jump. Genuine, sincere disciple would not ask, why? Just tell us how high you would like us to jump. So that was a spirit. Disciples in general, that was a spirit, and especially the BBT staff, BBT related BBT trustees, and Gopal Krishna Gosai Maharaj ki. He was one such trusted trustee, lifelong trustee, and many others. And there's a BBT in the West, and soon the BBT in India also was established. And a number of books that we were distributing during Prabhupada days. Lots of millions of books were going out. Prabhupada would translate, BBT would print, and devotees would go out and distribute books. This was a main service, devotional service for during Prabhupada days for his disciples. Book distribution, book distribution. So that became kind of a foundation of foundational days of ISKCON. Prabhupada devoting his time to write books, and the BBT was printing, and disciples were distributing books all over the world. Swamiji, one reporter asked, when you die, who will succeed you? Prabhupada's first response was, I will never die. And then he added, said, my books will succeed me or replace me. I don't remember exact words now, but I'm paraphrasing. So Vapu entered Samadhi, and Vani is here, which we know that is all Gauravani. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashatya Desha Tarine. Krishna Krishna Krishna. So his Guru Maharaj, that you could say, like father, like son, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, father, and his son, Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, his son. So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur himself has this high spirit of writing, printing, publishing, distribution of literature. He was one. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur was the one. He came up with this idea, but also implemented, executed that idea. We could have a newspaper, daily newspaper. What? Daily newspaper? So that was the spirit of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, at least few places in Kolkata, I don't know, at least in Kolkata, part of the temple complex, there used to be printing press. And he would place or install printing press in such a location from where deities could take darshan, or they could see the printing press. And then he is the one who he came up with this term, Brahad Mradanga. This book distribution is what? Brahad Mradanga. Kathayati mridanga dhiktan dhiktan dhigetan. You heard of this? Kathayati mridanga. Mridanga speaks. Normally when we played mridanga, the sound dhik dhik dhigetan. Kathayati mridanga. Mridanga says, I'm being played here, and there's accompaniment of the Hare Krishna, and all that's happening, or some other Leela Kirtan is being sung, and I'm being played here. But you, why are you not here? And the Mridanga says, why are you that far away? I condemn you. Diktan. Dhikkar hai tumhara. Dhikkar hai. Diktan. Some interpretation like that I have heard or read even in dictionaries. Diktan. So, Kathayanti Mridanga. So, Mridanga says both things, Vidhi and Nishedh. So, the books are like that. They chant the glories of the Lord. And through the books, this reach far and wide. Oh. So, Srila Prabhupada asked, was as a life membership preacher, we were distributing books. Prabhupada came up with this life membership program concept in India, and funds raised through life membership in India, he wanted those funds be invested in two items. 50% for the construction of the temples, and 50% for the book distribution or big book printing and distribution. This was original idea of Prabhupada. Funds raised, nothing for maintenance. Prabhupada, some other source for raising funds for the maintenance. Life membership money goes for construction and book distribution, printing a book distribution. Again, Prabhupada's focus on the book printing and book distribution. So we were doing that. I was also a life membership preacher in Bombay. And so we were distributing whatever small books we had. Gita, a few books we were giving and promising them that you will get set of Bhagavatam, 60 volume set. Then I was asked to do Padyatra or Bullock Sankirtan party. Prabhupada, when Prabhupada inaugurated the Padyatra Bullock Sankirtan party in Vrindavan, towards the end, he told me personally, Jare dakho tare kaho, Hare Krishna Upadesh. He said something differently. So I was thinking, we just have to chant Hare Krishna, Kirtan on Padyatra. But then soon Prabhupada wrote me a letter, and he said, chanting of Hare Krishna, book distribution, and prasad distribution is sufficient for your program. So I was thinking it's only kirtan, chanting and dancing, but he added book distribution. Excuse me. So as we were on the road from Vrindavan on the way to Mayapur, we had a shortage of funds. for maintaining this program. So I wrote to Prabhupada asking for some financial assistance. Prabhupada wrote in response, and he enclosed a Sankirtan, World Sankirtan newsletter, and he said, our institution is maintained worldwide by book distribution. And you have to do the same thing. Prabhupada was merciless even towards us, the Padyatris or Bulakar Sankirtan party. And he said you have to distribute books in vernacular language and raise funds. It took some time, was a tough, as a big challenge. But finally, Padyatris succeeded and they started distributing books, more and more and more. And soon Padyatris or Bulakar Sankirtan party became more than sufficient. Self-sufficient plus they were sending some extra money to the temples for their maintenance. Or they also have sent lakhs, maybe 1 million rupees to TOVP construction. So I was doing this Bulakar Sankirtan party and then Prabhupada, and it was going good, successful. Prabhupada wrote a letter, not to me, but he wrote to another disciple of his in America who was a manager of the farm, New Tal one in America. He said, we could have such card, referring to our bullock cart in India. We could have millions of such cards all over the world. This is another example, if you want examples of Prabhupada's big thinking, right? This was kind of Prabhupada's transcendental disease or something. He would never think small. We could have millions of cars all over the world. And then as I was, we were having one Bullock Cart Sankirtan party, and Prabhupada wanted me to start another Bullock Cart Sankirtan party from Iskcon Hyderabad farm. So from Mayapur, I traveled to Bombay, and then I was going to travel to Hyderabad. But there, during transit, Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada had some private conversation which was revealed unto me, saying that you should manage 2 traveling parties. One is Bullock Cart Sankirtan party, and the BBT India doesn't have a traveling party as of yet. So BBT will give you a vehicle, and you travel exclusively to distribute books. So then I became, we named that new party as Narada Muni Traveling Sankirtan Party. We're going to travel all over like a Narada Muni everywhere. And we would send reports to Prabhupada. And probably you know this, that those days no emails and all these kind of WhatsApps. Mail would come through only the postal or postman would bring the mail. And whenever Prabhupada would receive his mail, he would ask his secretary to check possibly which mail or letter is from, it has a book distribution scores. Open that one, open that. He had a kind of standing instruction for his secretaries. And he would be interested before any other news, his book distribution score reports or news, breaking the news, that way he would be interested in such a news. Okay, so we were distributing books and traveling everywhere. And finally, well, one time or last time, Prabhupada was in Vrindavan. He was not well for, in fact, last year, 1977, beginning till finish, Prabhupada was not well at all. Mostly ill and bedridden and all that was happening. So we had our Narada Muni traveling Sankirtan party had gone to Badrika Ashram. And we had no news of Prabhupada's health, up, downs. And the only way was to come down to Vrindavan to find out how is Prabhupada doing, how is his health. So that is what we did, our party did. And as they were told that, the book distribution traveling party, Narada Muni, is in town or they would like to see, then Prabhupada kindly allowed us to have his darshan in his quarter. And of course he was lying down in the bed. But again, he was, as we were reporting, the book distribution reporting was happening. He would ask, which book is selling the most? He was asking me, which book is selling the most? Is a Krishna book, is it in good demand? Prabhupada is making up. In that condition, he was in like a grandfather Bhishma kind of situation on bed of arrows and And then I could see, or I was told, how Prabhupada had become enlivened to hear the reports of book distribution scores, and how book distribution is going on, which books are selling the most, and Prabhupada's face was lit, and so during that reporting, I made a very special and kind of humorous mention or reporting. I told Srila Prabhupada, while we were in Badrika Ashram, we showed your Bhagavad Gita to Srila Vyasadeva. Wait a minute. So while we were in Badrika Ashram, we were book distributors, so always carrying books, book bags. We had gone into Vyas Gufa, the cave of Srila Vyasadeva. Well, we did not see Vyasadeva, but we were confident he must have seen us, and he must have seen us carrying Prabhupada's books or Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita. So we just reported that, and Prabhupada was further joyous, or we could read that expression on his face when I mentioned, we showed your Bhagavad Gita to Srila Vyasadeva. And this was just a week before Prabhupada's departure. This is 14th of, November, Prabhupada. So like this, I was a book distributor. On Padyatra, we're distributing books, and with Narada Muni traveling Sankirtan party, we're distributing books. So this is what we're doing this is what I was doing, and others also were doing, of course, in a much bigger way, all over the world. If you want to please me, what you should do? Distribute my books. So we did our best, and I know you're already doing your best. Maybe some way you're doing it better. So carry on. This Prabhupada's, execute Prabhupada's will, his wishes about book distribution. Keep him alive in the form of books. And make Prabhupada's books available to one and all. And as I said yesterday, not only holy name of the Lord is going to spread in every town and every village on this planet, but along with the holy name, Srila Prabhupada's books are also going to be distributed in every town, every village, all over the world. And Prabhupada's books are going to be, the books are the basis and all that. This principle is not going to be changing. And the books, Prabhupada's books, we keep saying, these are the law books for 10,000 years for the humanity at large. So the future of the world, future of Iskcon is in your hands now. Or it is on your shoulders. So be in anxiety, keep breaking your brains. Utility is a principle, use your brains and hearts also. Planning how to distribute books, Our Gopal Krishna Gosai Maharaj was blessed with such an anxiety. He was blessed with such an anxiety that he would always be in anxiety about various aspects and features of Iskcon, especially book distribution. And I used to join our Brajamandal Parikrama practically every year. Towards the end of the Brajamandal Parikrama, he would come. I think he would choose the location which is near Brahman Ghat. It's called, what is that? Chintaharan. Chintaharan. The Shiva temple, Shiva Linga. And it is said that Yashoda Maya used to go there to pray to Shiva to make her free from anxiety or protect his child or make her free from anxiety. So Maharaj would choose that place of his visiting Brajamandal Parikrama. And that was like a 4 days or so before end of Kartik. And soon there's a time for book distribution. So when Parikrama devotees would join us, we would give them mantra. Samadhi now, work later. Work later on. Now go in Samadhi. This is a Brajamandal, the month of Kartik. Go in Samadhi and work later. Then Maharaj would come and he would say, begin working now. And we'll see about Samadhi later. He would reverse the mantra and get everyone, or he would share his anxiety with everyone and would get them ready. Get going, get ready. Soon after Brajamandal, it's a time for Gita distribution or Gita Jayanti marathon. Get ready. So, so you all have to share that anxiety of Srila Prabhupada and so many other book distributors, Sankirtan leaders, or Gopal Krishna Maharaj, like anxiety. So you may all be in anxiety about book distribution. And may that make you restless. So so now I'm going to have a small list of different ideas, concepts, suggestions, which I'm going to share them like a bullet points. This is, you may like to call it like a loud thinking or something I have maybe thought more. So I'm just going to share them. Maybe some things are raw. There's a good chance that you had been also thinking about this individually or in smaller groups, or even you may have discussed this right here yesterday, today, because I did not attend several presentations and discussions. But see how it goes. So I would like to take note of this, of course being recorded, but if some writing also could happen, and then you may, or I would like you to take up this discussion and take some resolution and see how that to practice. Well, to begin with, that was not my top of my list, but I will say that first. And that is, of Of course, we have ICC behind this, and they have a committee and some promotion, etc. Coordination, communication is already happening. However, if we could have in India national Sankirtan book distribution minister for India, I think that would be an additional arrangement to push on book distribution in India. So some thought like that. Well, associated with that, related with that, I don't know who, but Mohan Rupa Prabhu could take up that charge. And carry forward the spirit of book distribution which has descended upon him from Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. I think he's good. Could be continuity, continuity. Huh? Anyway, think about. Are you ready? Okay. I think you could get it approved by some other. Thank you. I mean, when we leave our bodies, we want to be peaceful, not in anxiety. So if different things are, taken care of, already planned and strategy in place, and the right people in the right places, then while leaving, we could itna to karna Swami, Govinda nama leke, we could focus on Radha Parthasarthi or Radha Govind or whatever. Okay, thank you. So then the Abulakar Sankirtan Party book distribution. Thus far, when we have talked in India at least about the book distribution, a traveling party, that meant a bus party. Of course, there was a time when we had a small vans also. When I was given, BBT gave me a vehicle, it was a small jeep like. Pune banta hai na, wo pehle banta tha kya uska? Huh? Matador kehte the. So that was, or mini buses or the bigger buses. And of course that will go on. But this Bulakar Sankirtan Party also has proven to be a good size book distribution has been done by Padyatris, Bulakar Sankirtan parties. They even have one international book distribution awards by distributing big number of books. Bulakar Sankirtan parties. And the special feature about the book distribution done by Bulakar parties is Bulakar parties could go in the remote corners of India where buses cannot travel or there's no roads or they really make inroads into such locations. So do not deprive those folks, our fellow brothers. So let Padyatra parties, Bullock Cart Sankirtan parties distribute books. And Prabhupada said millions of cards. So we already have, in last 3-4 years, good news is we used to have only one party going around and around. And for your information, the Bullock Cart Sankirtan party is 41 years old now. For 41 years, non-stop. And every day they distribute books. Not in the villages or towns, but in between. Wherever they go, the buses stop, vehicles stop, and they distribute books to them. Or the farmers come running and they get buy the books also. So all day they are distributing books and there is no break. Just once, and during Kartik, they go to Vrindavan. And during Navadip Mandal Parikrama, they go to Mayapur. Otherwise, they are on the road every single day of the year and distributing what? Books of Srila Prabhupada. And I don't want to say so much. All the major temples should consider having a Bullock Cart Sankirtan party. This has already been resolved. Also, there's a resolution passed by Bureau in India in this regard, encouraging all the temples to have their own Bullock Cart Sankirtan party. And the investment is about 20 lakhs. Only 20 lakhs, and you have mobile temple with the deities, morning program, brahmachari is there, spreading the holy name, book distribution, prasad distribution, reach out, and the big PR done by these parties. The best PR of Iskcon comes from these Padyatra parties, the kind of lifestyle they lead, simple sadhu lifestyle. So it's very heart-touching for the villagers or even the town folks also. So while, these days no temple could be built with less than 20 crores. Forget that everyone thinks now only of 100 crores, 150 crores, 50 crores. But even if you spend, say, 20 crores, 20 crore versus 20 lakhs only. An amount of book distribution and preaching that you end up doing is, we go to the people. In temple, you have to wait for people to come to you. But this mobile temple goes to the people. So please consider this and see how. I know after I'm finished, there's going to be bus party, traveling party, book distribution you are going to be discussing. So at some point you should discuss this Bullock Cart Sankirtan party, book distribution, key. And Hari, I will not say more. Next point is a congregational involvement of congregation in all various activities, especially book distribution. Iskcon is not limited anymore to the temple compound or premises only. Now, during Prabhupada days, that was kind of the case. Prabhupada had, I think, maximum 10 disciples in Bombay, and maybe those many in Delhi, and like that. So mostly ISKCON meant wherever the temple is. But now we have thousands and thousands of devotees, disciples in the congregation. Are they part of ISKCON or not? Yes or no? So when we think of engaging devotees or ISKCON followers or Prabhupada Nugas in book distribution, think of them also. Make them part. I mean, some temples have, they said, 10 devotees in the temple and 100 or 1,000 devotees out there. They need engagement. I'm sure you are already engaging them in some ways, big, small ways in book distribution, but think how they could be engaged more. During marathon, at least, in Delhi, I heard the big scores. You think only brahmacharis are, this is to their credit? Of course not. Mohan Rupa is nodding, agreeing with me. I heard at least 8,000 devotees from the temple and from the congregation, initiated disciples, they jump into action. And then they have, Delhi temple did 5 lakhs and Punjabi Bagh did another 4 lakhs and this one did so many lakhs. So this is because of the congregational involvement. So let us think like that, like Delhi thinks and does that way also. So think of congregation involvement in book distribution. Related with that, I was just going to, that point was down there, but I'll bring it up. I think every single initiated devotee should have all the books of Srila Prabhupada. No Haribol? Or even spiritual masters could give that instruction or express their will. Of course, they don't have to buy them, in one go. 1 year they could buy all the small books. 1 year they could buy sets of Bhagavatam. Another down the few years down the road, they could go for Chaitanya Charitamrit. Like that, I mean, it's not so much money. So I think this should be considered and see how this could be implemented. They should not have only just the temple, the deities or altars in the temple, but the books of Srila Prabhupada should also, that will make their homes into the temples. At one time, this is something else but related, bus traveling party was ready to leave the temple for book distribution, but their vehicle was filled with the books and there was no space for the deities to be placed into the vehicle. And they approached Prabhupada, said, Prabhupada, how could we do the deity worship? We have no place for deities, all space is taken by the books. Prabhupada said, worship books. The books are Vangamai Murti, non-different from the deities. So our grahasthas could have, congregation could have deities or photograph as well as Prabhupada's books in their homes. Devotees, I think I had already briefly mentioned yesterday, books have to be read by all the devotees also in the temple and congregation also, why not? So read books morning, evening, and distribute books during the day. I was going to even say that in our bureau meeting, several times this topic had come up. Bureau meeting, or maybe bureau plus maybe some other meetings, that why only book distribution marathon? Why not book reading marathon? For a change, sometimes. Maybe once a year for a week, or twice a year, 1 week each time. Devotees all over India, they have marathon, online or offline, and different themes, or there could be syllabus, and there could be some competition also in that. So consider organizing the book. I would not even just say read books. Newspaper are to be read, and Srila Prabhupada books should be studied. Good, Chairman. There's a difference between reading and studying. Reading is not enough. We have to study the books. And most of the temple devotees, a majority of the temple devotees are brahmacharis. And dharma for brahmachari dharma is to study. They are vidyarthi. Brahmachari is a vidyarthi. Vidya Arjan, reading, studying books is their principal occupation, in fact. And of course, then preach. Read and preach, both things. But study they must do. And we should be different kind of, they also have so many bookstores in the town or in the villages. But those bookstore owners are not expected to know what is in the book. But we should know. Of course, while distributing books, we don't get into the whole dialogue. We want to just get the book distributed. But we should know what the content of the books are. So, anyway, I can't say this enough, but I think I made the point, and please take note of this and see how this possibly could be accomplished. Yes. Yeah, people are buying books, but what's happening? This came up yesterday also, and Sumitra Krishna Prabhu, I think online, he was also expressing some concern, and even suggesting, Is there some way that we could have, as soon as book is distributed, quickly, we could say, "What's your phone number, sir?" And get the number registered, or maybe next to you there is someone assisting you, and you could note it down, the phone number or some contact details, or some other way, get the contact detail of this person who has bought Gita or said a Bhagavatam. And database could be maintained, national database, or it could be regionally or temple-wise, and come up with some follow-up plan. See how we could inspire them to read books. If they are reminded, sir, do you remember that you had purchased that book? Sure. Have you read? So anyway, if we could, I think we will get many more to read, study books of Prabhupada if they are reminded. So if we could devise some, we have AI also at our disposal. I don't know how it works, but if AI has some role to play in this regard, getting contact details. A lot of times we also know who they are, the congregation, of course, Sirsa Bhagavatam, this Prabhu, that Mataji, that we know, that also we should keep track of and see how they could be further communicated and cultivated and encouraged to read Prabhupada's books. There could be exams or cross-questioning and instigating them, and thought-provoking interactions could be conducted with them. Then, okay, I think I think, okay, at least one more item is there. There's Kumbh Melas, Kumbh Mela like Melas, gatherings in India. I think we are doing good with the Kumbh Mela in Prayagraj, Allahabad. I think our act is together. We are distributing books. But there are other Kumbh Melas also. And there are other Kumbh Melas also. What about the Sanga, what is it? Ganga Sagar Mela. In Maharashtra we have a Dindi Yatra, some 10-20 lakhs of people. They walk for 18 days, a month, and then they congregate in a big way. In good old days, even Gopal Krishna Maharaj and Bhima Prabhu and others, Amoglila, we used to all distribute books there with the Bombay's parties. So I'm sure of course I know this. There are melas and congregations and get-togethers of. There's a Ganesh Chaturthi, and what is happening nowadays? Navaratra. I mean, millions of people are out there. Could you mention any other name, big name, where people gather in a big numbers? Durga Puja already is mentioned. Shat Puja. Kavadiya wala, okay. Ashadi Ekadasi, Pandarpur, or Vaikunta Ekadasi in Tirupati, and Jagannath Ratha Yatra. Ayappa. You name it, and there'll be, I think we should possibly collect a data from Kanyakumari to, Kashmir and Jagannath Puri to Dwarka. What are all different festivals held where lakhs of people, Gita Jayanti time in Kurukshetra, these days, last some years, numbers are swelling, increasing. So we have ISKCON, local ISKCON, but how much they could handle. This topic has come up because we were just few months ago in July, now Pandarpur, which happens every year. The kinds of crowds, local devotees, they cannot handle. So we were thinking, and then there was some planning also. From next year, we will have devotees coming from different temples and distribute books there. So take up this topic. I urge you all, or the organizers, leaders of this Sanga. And okay, I think that's most of my items listed here. Haribol. Yeah. Thank you. Hare Krishna. I think there's no time for further dialogue or communication. We could take it maybe privately at some point. Haribol. Gauranga. Srila Prabhupada ki. Srila Prabhupada's translated book distribution ki. Bharat Sankirtan Sanga ki. So look forward to see you at next destination, possibly at Pandarpur.
Hare Krishna. So we would like to heartily thank His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj from the bottom of our hearts, even though in spite of his health, and as I mentioned earlier also yesterday, that Maharaj's sleep has not been proper and all. In spite of all that, Maharaj spent 4 hours with us yesterday, and even today also Maharaj spent so much. I mean, he worked on his presentation to give us the best, right? So we are very, very grateful to him for this. So we would like to chant one time Hare Krishna Mahamantra very loudly. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj ki. So little token from the ICC Book Distribution Committee. Yeah. Committee members, Haribol, committee members, Sri Ram Prabhu. Committee members, please come. Satya Gopinath Prabhu, आ जाइए. आप committee member हो, please come. His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj ki jai. Hari Bol. Just to remind His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj has said the next BSLS would be in Pandarpur. We are very grateful to him even for that. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, we just want one small video shot. Our video person here, Satya Gopinath Prabhuji, is saying that we just want one video shot. Everybody can stand up and together we'll say, together we're going to say Bharat Sankirtan leader Sanga ki jai. Even, I mean, just this much. Right? So at the count of three, Sri Ram Prabhu is asking jump karna hai kya? No. So, अच्छा, ठीक है. Maharaj is coming again.
Some of you go on the stage. Haribols, everyone, we have to do the next session also, and we're already 6 o'clock. Devotees can go on the stage. Maharaj will sit on the sofa on the stage only, down also. So we have to plan everything now quickly. दो सोफा नीचे ले लो, एक ही रखो ऊपर, उसको भी आगे ले लो, एकदम इधर रखो सोफा को, सेंटर सोफा को आगे ले लो, ये महाराज here, आगे यहाँ पर रखो, बस Maharaj will cover better. You and Sahadev Prabhu can sit. Everyone, please sit, make your space around, back, front, everywhere. Sahadev Prabhu. Hey, Sahadev Prabhu. Aye, aap. Come. Aye, please come. Yes, please. और एक आ जाएंगे ना नहीं बस नहीं टेबल साइड कर दो थोड़ा हरिबोल मूव द टेबल्स दैट टेबल साइड राइट में उसको मूव कर दो महाराज सही बोले
अभी सब हरी वो थोड़ा हाथ में
His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj ki Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. I request everyone to please settle down quickly because we are already very short of time. So please kindly settle down quickly. I request all the devotees to please settle down quickly. Now we would like to request, we'll be having a very interesting panel discussion on reviving the bus party. Bus parties were being organized since Srila Prabhupada's days. You must have heard about Radha Damodar bus party and all. And this bus party culture is slowly, gradually waning out. So to revive that bus party culture, we are having with us Mohandu Prabhu, Sitaram Prabhu, Sarvalakshan Prabhu and Madhusundar Prabhu. So before they all come onto the stage, I request everyone to please settle down so that we can begin with our session for today. Reviving the bus party. Sir, request Sarvalakshan Prabhu and Sitaram Prabhu to please come onto the stage to carry on with the panel discussion. So I'd like to request the panel take up the discussion. The bus parties were very prevalent during Srila Prabhupada's days, and slowly, gradually they are reducing and they are waning out. So we have organized this session wherein they can revive this culture of having bus parties, and I would like to request the panel to take up the discussion ahead.
Hare Krishna. Bus party. How to start a bus party or how to maintain the bus party? How to revive the bus party? That is, bus party is lost and it's not happening. Now we have to revive. That's the point, right? Okay. I said in the morning also, Srila Prabhupada once said that those devotees who are distributing books, they have my blessings. But those who are into traveling Sankirtan, they have my special blessings. So they have special blessings. Prabhupada said that. So Prabhupada wanted this traveling Sankirtan. And those days, in the 70s, in America, there was Radha Damodar traveling Sankirtan party under the leadership of His Holiness Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. And that was very, very popular all over America. America in those days, Los Angeles Temple was heading book distribution. They were the world champions. And they had these traveling Sankirtan buses. In Chicago also, they had 4 buses, Greyhound buses. And all the buses were packed with devotees and they would go in the interior villages in the countryside of America and they would distribute a lot of books. So, it all started during Prabhupada's time. Anything which is started by Prabhupada, we should not stop there. That is an eternal service. So, we have to find out ways and means how to do this. Because it's a very hard service. It's not so easy job. He has been doing for the last 25 years, Madhusundar Prabhu. I don't know how he's doing. It's not easy to go on the road. Saralakshan Prabhu is doing. And so it's a very tough task, to go from one city to another city and maintain the bus, maintain the devotees, maintain their spiritual standard, and covering the expenses, taking care of their health, and maintaining the stock of books, getting the books from the temple, and distributing the books on the road. Very, very tough service. But over the period of time, we have seen that many temples, they are not able to do this because of lack of facilities, They don't maybe have much devotee or lack of manpower, lack of financial support. So all these things are there. So we have to plan out, how we can do that. Now, our ICC chairman, His Grace Sahadev Prabhu, has taken a very, very vital step to help us to get a bus. That's a good news. Hari Bol! Are you not happy?
Yeah.
You're happy?
No, I was just thinking maybe it's not for.
So there may be some changes coming in the statements. But the help will be. Right.
There are two temples. If some are resource crunch, it's better we थोड़ा उनको पहले priority दे देंगे. So 2 are committed, then another one is they are thinking. But if some temples are well off,
Why they should?
I mean, but definitely we can, them also we can try to, not a problem.
So Prabhuji is very, very compassionate, very merciful, but he is saying that especially those temples, centers who are financially weak, they'll be given full assistance. And so, here's an opportunity. We should come forward And let us try with few devotees. Let us try with 5-6 devotees. They may not go for a longer distance. They can try for some local areas, maybe outside your city, nearby. And let us try for 1 month, 2 months, how it goes on. So, if this can be started, it'll be a big thing, Looks like Padyatra, Loknath Swami Maharaj was mentioning, but the bullock cart going all over India in 365 days. So, this bus party is also like that. So, we should not be stopped. And financial support is one thing, getting manpower is another thing, is it not? And healthcare of the devotees, and devotees should be ready. And the most important thing, you need actually a Sankirtan leader. You need a traveling Sankirtan leader who can take responsibility for the whole thing, Because on the road, what happens is, so much funds come, cash flow is there. How to manage that? Maintaining the stock inventory, keeping a record of your books, and people going with you, the devotees going with you, and you have to maintain them also, their spiritual standard also, because you are away from the temple, there may be some lack of supervision, and their whole routine gets affected, schedule gets affected. So many things have to be considered, how to do that. And so my point is that Madhusundar is always ready to help. He told me just now, so after this convention, he wants to, have a more outreach and try to help the other temples so that they can also start the bus party. Is it not? He said that. He's smiling. So he has experience and he can guide, how he can start, because I am not a practical man on the field, not like him especially. So he can guide and he can give all practical tips, how to start and what are challenges you have to face and how to overcome those challenges. How many people you need to start a bus party, and all those things he can, guide. So the temples who are ready to do that here, they can contact His Grace Madhusundar Prabhu for more information. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Yes. हरे कृष्णा। तो जैसा कि मैंने कुछ हिंट आज सुबह भी दिया था, जैसे प्रभु जी ने बताया कि प्रभुपाद जी ने कहा कि जो मुगल करेंगे उनके ऊपर मेरी कृपा रहेगी, लेकिन जो ट्रैवलिंग संकीर्तन करेंगे उन पर विशेष कृपा रहेगी। तो ये जो है, मैंने जब शुरू में मुगल स्टार्ट किया था, पहले तो मैं प्रभु जी के साथ आईवाई में सेवा करता था। तो
he was actually with me for youth preaching. He used to go with me to the colleges, but he got frustrated because he said, it's too boring for me to sit with one few people whole day and just talking to them. He needs some more active service.
तो मैं बाहर से आया था तो मैं पूरा दिन काम करता था और मंदिर में आके ऐसा लगता था कुछ काम ही नहीं है। तो एक बार परेशान हो के मैं गुरु महाराज के पास गया था, तो मैंने बोला, महाराज मैं कुछ मंदिर में सेवा बहुत कम है। महाराज बोले, तुम्हारा सेवा नहीं है? मैं बोली, मेरा सेवा है लेकिन बहुत कम है, मैं कुछ बड़ी सेवा करना चाहता हूँ। तो महाराज बोले, सच में तुम बड़ी सेवा करना चाहते हो? मैंने बोला, यस गुरु महाराज, थोड़ा ज़्यादा एंगेजमेंट हो। महाराज बोले, मधुसुंदर, तुम्हारे जैसे लोगों की इस्कॉन में बहुत जरूरत है। मैं बोला, पता नहीं, लेकिन महाराज कुछ ज़्यादा एंगेजमेंट होना चाहिए। महाराज बोला, ठीक है, ये पर्दा हटाओ। मैंने वो खिड़की का पर्दा था, मैंने बोला, पर्दे के पीछे क्या है? महाराज बोले, हटाओ ना, मैं बोल रहा हूँ। मैंने पर्दा हटाया। बोले, तुम्हें कुछ दिख रहा है? मैंने बोला, क्या? कुछ नहीं दिख रहा है। कह रहे, अरे वहाँ पर बस खड़ी हुई है, वो बस उठाओ और पूरी इंडिया में ट्रैवलिंग संकीर्तन करो। मैंने सोचा, अरे भाई, गलत आदमी से पंगा ले लिया। मैं तो सोचा कोई बड़ा सेवा में देंगे, बोलेंगे पुजारी उजारी कर लो, ये कर लो। वहाँ बोले ट्रैवलिंग संकीर्तन करो पूरी इंडिया में। मैं कैसे करूँगा, कोई एक्सपीरियंस नहीं, कुछ नहीं। तो महाराज बोले ठीक है। मैं बोला यस महाराज ठीक है। अब मैं गया प्रभु जी के पास, मैंने बोला प्रभु जी गुरु महाराज मेरी सेवा चेंज करना चाहते हैं। बोले क्या सेवा का चेंज करना चाहते हैं? मैंने बोला वो बोल रहे हैं कि पूरे इंडिया में ट्रैवलिंग संकीर्तन करो। प्रभु जी ने बोला नहीं मेरे साथ तो कोई है नहीं, तुम मैं महाराज से बात करता हूँ। मैंने बोला नहीं आप महाराज से मत बात करो। बोले क्यों नहीं करूँ, मैं कर रहा हूँ जाके। मैंने बोला नहीं मैंने महाराज को बोला। अच्छा ऐसे बोलो ना, तुमने बोला तो जाओ अब उठाओ गाड़ी उठाओ जाओ। अरे मैं तो फंस गया। मैंने बोला अब गाड़ी ले जाता हूँ तो प्रभु जी नाराज, नहीं जाता हूँ तो गुरु महाराज नाराज। मैं करूँ क्या? तो मैं गुरु महाराज को देख के छुप जाता था। मैं सोचता था महाराज बोला कि गाड़ी लेके जाओ। फिर थोड़े दिन बाद प्रभु जी ने बोला कि देखो तुम्हारी भी इच्छा है सेवा करने की और गुरु महाराज की भी इच्छा है, तो तुम ठीक है तुम बुक डिस्कशन करो, मैं किसी और को देख लूँगा, लेकिन तुम अभी बाहर मत जाओ, दिल्ली में करो। मैंने बोला यस ठीक है प्रभु जी। फिर मैं गुरु महाराज के पास गया। मैंने बोला महाराज मैं बुक डिस्कशन करने के लिए तैयार हूँ, लेकिन प्रभु जी बोल रहे हैं कि आप दिल्ली में करो, बाहर मत जाओ, क्योंकि मेरे साथ कोई डिवोटी नहीं है। अच्छा मोहन रूपा ऐसा बोल रहा है? हाँ तो ठीक है दिल्ली में करो। ठीक है। तो मैं दिल्ली में बुद्धिस्ट ने स्टार्ट किया। एक मैं था और एक मेरा ड्राइवर, बस 2 लोग थे। 2 लोग जाते थे, बड़ी सी गाड़ी थी। तो वो टाटा 407 चले आती थी वो, तो उसमें हम दोनों मैं जाया करता था। फिर मैंने जैसे सुबह बताया कि मैं गुरु महाराज बोले कि मधुसूदन तुम ट्रैवलिंग संकीर्तन करो ना। मैं बोला महाराज गुरु महाराज डिवोटी नहीं है ना, आप डिवोटी दे दिए। महाराज बोले डिवोटी हमारे पास नहीं है, तुम खुद ही डिवोटी बनाओ। मैं बोला ठीक है गुरु महाराज। तो फिर गणेश जी के पास में खड़ा होता था और कई लड़कों के नंबर लेता था और उनके लिए प्रसाद की प्लेट लगाया करता था। मैंने बोला चलो अभी तो खा लो, बाद में देखेंगे तुम्हें। तो फिर धीरे धीरे उसमें से 5 डिवोटी बने। फिर महाराज से मने महाराज 5 डिवोटी बन गए। तो प्रभु जी ने बोला अभी 5 डिवोटी भी कुछ नहीं होते हैं, इससे नहीं होगा ट्रैवलिंग संकीर्तन, ज़्यादा डिवोटी चाहिए, कम से कम 10-12 डिवोटी चाहिए उसमें, तब होगा। तो मैंने बोला महाराज मोहन रूप जी बोल रहे हैं कि अभी भी कम है डिवोटी। अच्छा जैसा मोहन रूप कह रहा है वैसे ही करो, ठीक है ठीक है। फिर बीच बीच में महाराज बोलते रहते हैं, मैं बोलता ऐसे बोल रहे हैं, प्रभु जी ऐसे बोलते थे। फिर जो है एक बार मैंने देखा कि महाराज ट्रैवलिंग संकीर्तन के डिवोटीज को मायापुर में प्राइज दे रहे थे। तो बोले जाओ मधुसूदन को बुला के लाओ। तो उस समय मोबाइल नहीं हुआ करते थे। तो एक डिवोटी, फिर दूसरा डिवोटी, 5 डिवोटी महाराज ने भेज दिए कि जाओ मधुसूदन को ढूंढ के लाओ। और 5 डिवोटी मेरे पास आ रहे हैं, प्रभु जी महाराज बुला रहे हैं, और मैं भाग के जा रहा हूँ। फिर दूसरा मिला, अरे महाराज बुला रहे हैं, जा तो रहा हूँ। वो 5 डिवोटी बोलने लगा था महाराज बुला रहे हैं, मैं जा रहा हूँ। महाराज ऐसा करते। हाँ कई लोग एक चीज कई लोग बोल देते थे। महाराज एक बार रुमाल नहीं मिल रहा था आरती में, तो सबको बोला मुझे रुमाल नहीं मिल रहा है, रुमाल वो भाग रहा है, रुमाल कहाँ है। मैं ऑल्टर में कूद के लेके आया ऑल्टर रुमाल। तो ऐसे महाराज बोलते। तो फिर जो है मैं महाराज के पास गया, महाराज बोलते हैं बैठो मेरे पास। तो मैं नीचे बैठ गया। महाराज प्राइज दे रहे थे ट्रैवलिंग संकीर्तन के डिवोटीज को। महाराज बोले तुम्हें कुछ समझ में आ रहा है? मैंने बोला क्या समझ में आ रहा है, आप प्राइज दे रहे हैं? महाराज बोले बुद्धू हो, अरे ये सारे ट्रैवलिंग संकीर्तन डिवोटीज हैं और यहाँ से जो हैं 10 बसें निकलती हैं मायापुर से, ट्रैवलिंग संकीर्तन करती हैं। मेरे हृदय की इच्छा है कि तुम ट्रैवलिंग संकीर्तन करो। अगर तुम ये ट्रैवलिंग संकीर्तन करोगे ना, मैं तुम्हें विशेष आशीर्वाद दूंगा। हाँ तब से मैंने बोला यस प्रभु जी, मैं गुरु महाराज मैं ट्रैवलिंग संकीर्तन करूँगा। बोले जैसे भी करना हो करो, तो तुम्हें जो चाहिए ले लो, लेकिन ट्रैवलिंग संकीर्तन करो। फिर मैंने प्रभु जी को बताया, प्रभु जी मैं ट्रैवलिंग संकीर्तन करूँगा। बोले तुम बार बार ये बोलते हो ट्रैवलिंग संकीर्तन करूँगा, अरे डिवोटी बहुत कम है। मैं बोला प्रभु जी अब मैं कुछ भी करूँगा, मैं चाहे पेड डिवोटी रखूँगा, लेकिन मैं ट्रैवलिंग संकीर्तन करूँगा। बोले फिर तुम्हारी इच्छा है जैसा करो। फिर मैं गुरु महाराज को बताया कि कुछ पेड डिवोटी रख सकते हैं। मैं बोले हाँ जो करना है करो, हाँ तुम्हें जो देना दो, 5,000 रुपये दो। मैं बोला 5,000 रुपये कौन आएगा। बोले कितना देना चाहते हो? मैंने बोला मिनिमम 10,000 दे देते हैं। ठीक है दो, लेकिन ट्रेवलिंग संकीर्तन करो, जाओ। मैंने बोला यस गुरु महाराज। तो वहाँ से फिर हम लोगों ने ट्रेवलिंग संकीर्तन शुरू किया। और गुरु महाराज मुझसे बोलते हैं ऑल ओवर इंडिया में तुम्हें बुक डिशन करना है, अगर कोई कुछ बोलता है ना मेरे को बताना। तुम्हें कोई रोकेगा नहीं। मैं बोला यस गुरु महाराज। तो वहाँ से हम लोगों ने ट्रेवलिंग संकीर्तन आरम्भ किया। और गुरु महाराज चाहते थे कि 365 दिन में बाहर ही रहूं। आप जब किसी से मिलने जाते हैं तो लोग क्या बोलते हैं, और कब आए? गुरु महाराज मुझसे बोलते थे कब जाओगे? हमेशा बोलते थे कब जाओगे? कभी नहीं पूछता महाराज। तो एक बार हम लोग मैराथन में हम लोगों ने दो महीने का मैराथन किया था। फिर हमने सबको बोला कि अभी हम लोग दिल्ली वापस नहीं जाएंगे, सीधे कुंभ मेला आ गया, हम लोग कुंभ मेला में जाएंगे, बूढ़ी सिंह करेंगे। तो वहाँ पर हम लोगों ने 1.5 महीना वहाँ बूढ़ी सिंह किया। फिर हम लोगों की बुक्स ऑलमोस्ट ख़त्म हो चुकी थी। फिर हम लोग वापस गए, मंदिर में गए। मैंने सोचा महाराज देखेंगे 3.5 महीने बाद हम लोग जा रहे हैं आज दिल्ली, तो महाराज खुश होंगे बहुत। और उस समय महाराज दर्शन कर रहे थे, दर्शन करके आए। मैं जैसे प्रभुपाद जी के दर्शन करके जैसे गया, मैंने गुरु महाराज, तो मैं जैसे महाराज के पास गया, महाराज बिल्कुल गंभीर हो गए। कह रहे तुम वापस क्यों आए? मैं बोला महाराज वो एक्चुअली क्या है कि मैराथन हुआ था ना, 2 महीने मैराथन किया था। फिर हम लोग डायरेक्ट इलाहाबाद गए, इलाहाबाद में बूढ़ी सिंह किया। बोले वापस क्यों आए? मैं बोला वो नित्यानंद त्रयोदशी है ना, नित्यानंद त्रयोदशी इसलिए। महाराज बोले इलाहाबाद में नित्यानंद त्रयोदशी नहीं होती क्या? सर मैंने बोला यस गुरु महाराज। बोले फिर आपको नहीं आना चाहिए। मैंने बोला यस। उसके बाद से आज तक मैंने नित्यानंद त्रयोदशी दिल्ली में नहीं किया। तो इस तरीके से हाँ अच्छा। तो प्रभु जी एक घटना बता। तो एक बार मैंने गुरु महाराज को बोला गुरु महाराज हम लोग ना हम लोग ट्रेवलिंग, हम लोग बूढ़ी करते हैं ना, बड़े बड़े लोगों के कार्ड मिलते हैं, हम लोग बहुत बड़े बड़े लोग कल्टीवेट करेंगे और खूब बूढ़ी करेंगे। हाँ, और बल्क में बूढ़ी करेंगे। हाँ, लोगों से बहुत स्पॉन्सर कराएंगे। महाराज एकदम हैरान हो गए। बोले मेरे साथ आओ। मेरा हाथ पकड़ा और परिक्रमा मार्ग में ले गए, मंदिर के परिक्रमा मार्ग में ले गए। महाराज बोले ये पागलपन तुम्हारे दिमाग में कहाँ से आ गया? मैं बोला पागलपन मतलब? महाराज बोले ये जो स्पॉन्सर्ड गीता होती है ना, वास्तव में चीटिंग होती है। किताबें तो सारी मंदिर में पड़ी रहती है, डिस्ट्रीब्यूट होती नहीं है। हाँ, तुम जो 1-to-1 बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन कर रहे हो ना, वास्तव में वही बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन है। हाँ। गुरु महाराज ने बोला कि हरे कृष्ण। तो गुरु महाराज ने बोला फंड्स कलेक्शन करने के लिए इसको हमने बहुत सारे डिवोटी हैं, लेकिन 1-to-1 बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन कोई नहीं कर रहा है, और तुम जो कर रहे हो वही करते रहो, मैं उसी से ही खुश हूँ। हमें पैसा नहीं चाहिए, हमें बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन चाहिए, तो यही तुम करते रहो। अगर तुम्हें बड़े बड़े लोगों के कार्ड मिल रहे हैं तो और सारे डिवोटी हैं तुम उनको दे दो, लेकिन तुम इसी पे फोकस रखो, 1-to-1 बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन। तो ये गुरु महाराज की इच्छा थी। बहुत सारी ऐसी बातें हैं। तो ये जो है हाँ, तो बस पार्टी स्टार्ट करना है, तो प्रभु जी तो सहदेव प्रभु तो दे रहे हैं, बस ये तो है। और नहीं, वो मजाक कर रहे थे कि छोटे मंदिरों को बड़े मंदिरों को भी देंगे, ऐसी बात नहीं है। तो प्रभु जी की कृपा है, मना थोड़ी करेंगे, आप मांग के देख लीजिए। तो जहाँ चाह है वहाँ रहा है। प्रभु जी ने सवेरे बताया था, तो आपकी चाह है तो रहा है। और दूसरा जो है उसके लिए बुक्स चाहिए और डिवोटी चाहिए, है ना। तो डिवोटी तो आप देने को तैयार है ना? राधेश्याम प्रभु ने बोला जिसको डिवोटी चाहिए वो हमसे ले लो, है ना। नहीं तो फिर हम अपने डिवोटीज बनाए, है ना। हाँ। अभी बोलो लगाते मेरी प्लेट। पहले हमें लगानी पड़ती थी। तो इस तरीके से जो है बीबीटी का पूरा सपोर्ट है। हम लोग बुक्स बीबीटी में अपने गोडाउन में कांटेक्ट कर देते हैं और बीबीटी वहाँ से वो डायरेक्ट बीबीटी से किताबें मंगवा लेते हैं। कोई ऐसी तकलीफ नहीं है। थोड़ा बहुत रोड पे अगर तकलीफ होती है तो जय भीम वालों से होती है और बाकी कोई तकलीफ नहीं होती है। हाँ, भगवान की कृपा, शिला प्रभुपाद जी की कृपा से, जैसा शिला प्रभुपाद ने बोला है कि मैं एक ऐसा घर बनाऊंगा जिसमें सारा संसार रह सके, और वो ऐसा हो गया है अभी। हैं, हम लोग जहाँ भी जाते हैं पूरे ऑल ओवर इंडिया में हम लोग ट्रैवलिंग करते हैं, लेकिन कहीं भी रहने और खाने की कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती है। और अगर कोई नहीं मिलता है, अगर हाँ इस्कॉन मंदिर नहीं मिलता है तो इस्कॉन के डिवोटीज मिल जाते हैं, और वो नहीं मिलते हैं तो हनुमान मंदिर, शिव मंदिर, साईं मंदिर, हम सब एक हैं वहाँ पे ऐसा लागू होता है सही में। और कितने मायावादी लोग हैं, हम लोग जाते हैं। हाँ, आप भी अच्छे हैं, हम भी अच्छे हैं, सब अच्छे हैं वहाँ बोलना पड़ता है। हाँ, एक बार वो साईं बाबा मंदिर वाला साउथ इंडिया में निजामाबाद में, वहाँ पे वो साईं बाबा मंदिर में हम लोग ठहरे थे, तो वो सवेरे सवेरे साईं बाबा का अभिषेक कर रहा था। कह रहा महाराज जी को बुलाओ। मैंने बोला यार उनको बोलो महाराज जी बीमार हैं तो बुलाते हैं, सब कुछ सब लेते हैं भैया, प्रसाद वसाद भी देते हैं, हम लोग रख लेते हैं। हम बोलते चलो अभी ये टाइम नहीं, हम बाद में खाएंगे, हमारा टाइम अलग है तो इस तरीके से जो है बहुत सहयोग मिलता है। हम लोग वास्तव में अगर घर में बैठे रहते हैं ना तो बहुत सारी कमियां नज़र आती हैं, इसमें ये है, इसमें वो है। बाहर आप निकलेंगे तो आप देखेंगे बहुत सारे आपको जो है जो कमियां नज़र आती नहीं, वो उसमें अच्छाइयाँ भी नज़र आएंगी आपको, है ना। हम लोग भले ऐसे कई बार मायावादी के लिए कुछ बोल देते हैं, लेकिन अगर आप उनके साथ रहेंगे हैं और उनसे जब बातचीत करेंगे ना तो आपका बहुत सहयोग करते हैं वो लोग, बहुत सहयोग भी करते हैं। हाँ ठीक है, फिलॉसफी में हम लोग कंप्रोमाइज़ नहीं करते, लेकिन साधु बहुत हमारा सहयोग करते हैं और हर जगह हमने देखा है। तो इस तरीके से जो है बुक्स भी आ जाती हैं और किसी तरीके की कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती है रहने का। कई बार मैरिज हॉल में हम लोग रहते हैं, स्कूल में रहते हैं, कॉलेज में रहते हैं, हाँ, कहीं ना कहीं जो है हो जाता है। और डिवोटी से पूछते पूछते हम लोग सब जगह पहुंच जाते हैं, तो ठाकुर जी की कृपा है, तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। बस खाली डिवोटी को उत्साहवर्धन करने के लिए, एंथुसियास्ट करने के लिए वो लीडर्स चाहिए। हाँ, अगर लीडर्स मिल जाते हैं, और प्रभु जी जो है हमेशा हम लोगों से पूछते रहते हैं आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है, कुछ चाहिए, है? तो प्रभु जी एंकरेज करते रहते हैं। और गुरु महाराज प्रभु जी को बोलते रहते थे कि पूछो उनसे कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है गुरु महाराज भी कई बार फ़ोन करते थे, बहुत बार करते थे कि आपको कोई समस्या तो नहीं है, कहीं कोई आपको रोक तो नहीं रहा है। मैंने बोला नहीं, ऐसी बात नहीं है, सीताराम प्रभु हमेशा हमारे साथ हैं तो कोई रोक नहीं रहा है। तो इस तरीके से जो है अगर सीनियर्स लोग पुश करते रहेंगे और एंकरेज करते रहेंगे तो कोई समस्या नहीं है।
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So, once I went for book distribution in one of the villages in Maharashtra. So, one person came running. He was looking like very poor agriculture. Means that remote area. And he came running to me and he asked, do you have Srimad Bhagavatam written by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada? I said, yes, I have. So I told him that at that time it was 5,000 rupees per set. So I told him the price. He said, whatever price may be, I want Srimad Bhagavatam written by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. So we had sat in our bus. So then he told that, okay, I have a bike. You sit behind me. My house is very nearby. So I will give you money later. So I was sitting behind him, carrying Srimad Bhagavatam. Both of us, we went to his home. And he gave me nice fruits and juices like that. And he carried some fruits also for other devotees who were there in the bus. And he told me that I will give you money because right now I don't have money. I will remove the money from ATM. Like that he told. And he went to his home and I took the fruits. Later we came back. We kept Srimad Bhagavatam in his house and we came back. And there was no ATM. I was thinking whether he will give money or not. So then he took 5,000 rupees. He had lots of money in his pocket and he gave full money. So then I asked him, so you had money in your pocket itself, then why you took me to your home? Then he told that all those you people, you are not ordinary people. So you are very special. That is why I took you to my home. आपका चरण मेरे घर में पड़े हैं. So then I asked another question. How come you came to know about Srimad Bhagavatam? Then he told that last year your bus party came to our village and I purchased Bhagavad Gita. And Srila Prabhupada wrote many places about Srimad Bhagavatam. Then I got interested to read Srimad Bhagavatam. Then I purchased, I was thinking that Srila Prabhupada wrote only Bhagavad Gita. Then I purchased one Srimad Bhagavatam written by Gita Press. So I could not understand anything. I was thinking, if Srila Prabhupada have written Srimad Bhagavatam, it would be very nice. So then someone else told me that Srila Prabhupada also wrote Srimad Bhagavatam. Then I was searching for your bus. Today you came, so I became so happy. Like that, he purchased Srimad Bhagavatam. So another time, generally I stay in temple. Some other devotees go for distribution in bus. So I told our bus party leader that let us put Srimad Bhagavatam. 10-15 boxes we can put. Generally they used to put only 1 or 2 sets of Srimad Bhagavatam. So that time we went to one village, one of our brahmacharis village. So in that particular place, his uncle's house, we established Srimad Bhagavatam and we worshipped Srimad Bhagavatam, and one of our devotee gave a short class about Srimad Bhagavatam, and he called many of his relatives and friends nearby, his neighbors, everybody came. So once we established Srimad Bhagavatam, means worship that, so another person became ready. Like that, in that particular village, we sold out all the 15 sets of Srimad Bhagavatam. So continuously. So there are so many scopes, even now also. Recently, in one of our ICC meeting, I don't know, somebody told that so many villages are there in India, and no one has touched that place. So recently, in our Pune, we have so many book stalls. Generally, anybody comes to our temple, they had to go through so many book tables. So many people wrote feedback that so many people are pushing books. Everybody is telling about books, lelo. So then our management team, they decided that we should not, they have made some rules and regulations that how everybody should not push for book distribution like that. So we have 4 book table, and in each book table there are more than 100 devotees are there. So now they have started in one book table. At the most they can serve only 6-7 devotees, but they serve in shifts. But still they are thinking that this is not enough, and in temple we cannot put table. Now what to do? Then they decided, let us go for bus party. So one day bus party. So they have started with one day bus party. Morning they will go, all congregation devotees like Mataji's children and Prabhuji's like that. 10, 20 devotees together, they go to nearby place and they distribute from morning till night. And they will come back. So in one of the congregation devotee, he thought that this bus is very simple, made for only for brahmacharis. There is no seat also to sit. Below there is a book, boxes are there, and there is no proper seats and all. Then he came up with another idea that he collected Lakshmi and he collected 27 lakhs and he purchased another bus. And AC bus, now it is like within a week that bus will come. And like that they are going every time, every Sunday, 20 people are going for bus party, all congregation devotees. So sometimes there are festivals on Sunday, but still they go from early morning till night. After that, once they come back, they will become so much enthusiastic and they will share their realizations. Now it has become new way for bus party. And like that, there are so many devotees. We have more than 4,000-5,000 devotees in Pune. How to engage them? So new idea came. Like that, we can, even congregation devotees, generally they cannot go for book distribution on weekdays. They have to go for office and so many other things are there. But this new technique have arisen. So whenever we are distributing books, so many ideas are coming. So just like morning someone was telling, Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam enam amupayantite. So actually, one point of time, one devotee was telling that bus party will become very difficult. We have to pay for the driver, and we have to pay for the cook, and we have to pay for the petrol, and maintenance cost is also there. And we are going to villages. In village, so many people are asking discounts. So many things are there. How to maintain bus? And even brahmacharis, they are going, and for prasadam, vegetable, grocery, so much of cost is there. How to maintain that? Then another devotee, Sundar Vishwamprabhu, he came up with another idea that he requested all the congregation devotees. Now, most of you cannot go for book distribution. December month, he collected donation from congregation devotees. So that brahmacharis, they go for book distribution in bus throughout the year. So all these expenses we can cover through the congregation who cannot go for book distribution, they can pay for that. So like that, there are so many ideas will come. The thing is that we don't go out and we are just meditating, how can we distribute books, and we are not going out. The first, the second rule given by His Grace Vaisheshika Prabhu is get books. And more you, third one is more you sell, more you show, more you will sell. And fourth is you must organize. So there should be someone, very strong leader who follows all the morning program strictly. We have some devotees, leader devotees. Those who are very strictly following morning program. Even in bus, the morning program they follow. Generally, we don't do Mangalarti in the morning. So first of all, they will chant, then they will perform the Mangalarti. In one village, I myself and some devotees, we went to a village, a very remote area, and night 8 o'clock. So we came to know that we cannot go ahead, because in that village some tigers are there. So we cannot sleep outside. So we became very scared, and we asked one house, so can we sleep here in nearby your house? The person said, no, you cannot stay. So night 8 o'clock, we could not do anything. So somehow or other we had to stay there. And morning, so our bus party leader, he told that we cannot go back and we cannot go ahead, because far away means Another village was very far away, and we cannot go ahead. That fully jungle. So we stayed there there only, and that person told that you cannot stay here. Go out, otherwise I will call police. Like that, he was telling us to move from that place. But we thought that now what can we do? We cannot go ahead, we cannot go back. So we stayed there only. So next day morning, that person, he was observing from inside his house, and he came with some grocery and money, coconut, everything. And he told that, actually I was observing that all of you are early morning, you woke up early morning and you have chanted, and later we performed Mangalarti, and he became so happy and he gave donation. He was telling that last night I became very much scared, because all of you are young people. In our house some ladies were there, so what will happen to us? Sometimes some thieves are also coming, but we were looking from inside our house, but you are very near, really sadhus, so please take this donation, like that. There are so many people who are ready to help us. So just like Prabhuji told that in any way, any place we go, like sometimes we stay in schools. One point of time we got 10 varieties of fruits, unlimited fruits. Every day we were getting one variety of fruit, and we are offering it to the banana, apple, mango, like that, unlimited. In Maharashtra, like dalam is also so many varieties. In one place we took that fruits and we offered and we gave it to devotees, and still some fruits were remaining. Next village we go there, and we give that fruits as, this is prasad from Lord, please take prasadam, and they will give another type of fruits. Like that, one day, in the one visit, we got 10 varieties of fruit, unlimited. And morning, Prabhuji was also telling me that when we go out, there will not be any health issues. So prasadam, when we go out for book distribution, so much hungry is also there, we can take unlimited prasadam, and we will get varieties of vegetables also, and ekdam badhiya prasad. So in bus party, actually now I am doing next month onwards I am also going for bus party. So all devotees. So there may be any problem, even financial issues, whatever issues may be there, but issues will be there. But if we have desire to distribute Srila Prabhupada books, and Lord is there, like Lord says in Bhagavad Gita, Tesham Nityabhiktanam Yogakshema Vahamyaham. Lord will take all the arrangements. We need not have to worry. Hare Krishna. You have video? So we have one video, just like I told that one day bus party. So that video is there. You can see in that. It's a video. Hai. Siddharama, you wanted? You want to show? Yes, it is there. Yeah, are you will कितना बिठा लेंगे? हो गया? Yes.
बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो राधा रमण हरि गोपाल गोपाल बोलो गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो
गोविंद
डिस्पाइट योर फैमिली रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज जॉब है आपका ये सब छोड़ के प्रभुपाद का सेवा के लिए आना जोग नहीं एक्चुअली एवरीबडी इज सो फायर्ड अप एक्चुअली माता जी प्रभु जी एक एक गली गली में अपार्टमेंट में ऊपर ऊपर तक जाके कर रहे थे इट्स रियली इंस्पायर्ड मी
हरि गोपाल बोलो
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो जीवन व्यर्थ ये बीत न जाए
जीवन व्यर्थ ये
in Kali Yuga to bring people together, especially devotees together and go for Sankirtan is the best medicine and they have done it, so we are very grateful. And Prabhupada used to say, preach 24 hours, if required, speak.
सदा हरि भक्ति में आस लगाए
सदा हरि भक्ति में आस लगाए
हरि 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 गुण गाए
हरि 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 गुण गाए
हरि 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 गुण गाए गोविंद गोविंद
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरि बोल
रमण हरि गोपाल बोलो
राधा रमण हरि गोपाल बोलो
गोविंद गोपाल हरि प्यार नंद लाला गोविंद गोपाल हरि
आज मैंने एक्सपेक्ट भी नहीं किया था बहुत सारे सरप्राइजेस मुझे मिला है कि मैं सोच रहा किसी को पता नहीं है मेरा बर्थडे है आज लेकिन अचानक एक केक 2 केक 3 4 केक आ गया थैंक यू अमय मसन प्रभु जी इतना स्पेशली बैक एंड से अरेंज किया है सब कुछ आई एम सो हैप्पी एवरीबडी इज डन वेरी एंथुसियास्टिकली सर्विस एक्चुअली आवर मेन पर्पस इज टू प्लीज प्रभुपाद
प्यार नंद लाला गोविंद गोपाल हरि प्यार नंद लाला मन अभिमानी चल चल मेरा
मन अभिमानी चल चल मेरा
काल चक्र ने जिसे ऐसा घेरा
काल चक्र ने जिसे ऐसा घेरा
जपना भूल गया नाम तेरा
जब ना भूल गया नाम तेरा
तभी फैला चारों ओर अंधेरा
Hare Krishna. I have participated a few times in the one-day inspirational traveling Sankirtan festival. This is a golden opportunity for grahasthas like you and me to experience the bliss of distributing Krishna's mercy drops. So there was this man, he looked ragged, a little strong. He approached Sonali Mataji and Radhika and said, I have eaten non-veg in the morning. I have just consumed alcohol. Can I read the Bhagavad Gita? And they were stunned. And they said, yes, of course. And then he revealed his reverential mood. He said, could you please put this holy book in a bag and give it to me? The Matajis were so happy that here was a person who was using his intelligence the right way to rectify himself, perhaps in the near future. So I assure you, when you join this Sankirtan traveling festival bus party, you will also come across a number of instances and you will be grateful to Krishna. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So I have a little different experience, very inspired to hear from Madhusundar Prabhu and Sarva Lakshmi Prabhu. I'll just share quickly. Time is short. You can give me a- So, so I had experience of doing book distribution, just doing book distribution. But I always heard about the Radha Damodar bus party. We all have heard about Radha Damodar bus party. It's no, don't show it. Okay, so this is me, 2003 in Pune, doing book distribution. So I had experience of book distribution for almost 8 months, approximately 8 to 9 months. Every day I would, Sarva Lakshmi Prabhu used to join me in this actually, if he remembers. We used to go together from Pune Camp Temple, take a left, go straight, catch every individual, go to the Pune station, and then stay there for 1 hour and then come back. So that was my experience with book distribution. And then later on I went to Juhu Temple and I was into youth preaching, base preaching, and then congregation preaching, and later on I got married, and after marriage I was trying to develop the Bwandi Center, plus I got into serving as a temple commander, taking care of the maintenance, vehicles, repairing, festivals. And then after that also the purchase department of the whole temple. Jew temple is a big purchase department. So I had a very long managerial experience. And then, in our spiritual life, there's a lot of ups and downs. Everyone has to go through it. So having a whole life from like 2003, 7-8 years into book distribution, 1 year into this, New Bhakta program, and also 7-8 years into youth preaching. Plus few initial 1 year having a touch with book distribution. And then it came to the point 2015, I was almost done with all the services. In a mainstream ISKCON, I would say, which was doing some book distribution, some management, handling department, handling, some of the very major departments of a big temple like Juhu. That, and then we were running the Bwandi Center. So I thought, I always feel that we should think big. So I always used to think big only. That's one thing which doesn't cost money, thinking. So in Bhiwandi we had a small center. In that center we were doing some festivals, some Janmashtami, but there was a lot of pressure that we have to do something, build something. So in 2016 we did the big Janmashtami, 16. So Nitai Madhav Prabhu sitting here, I just thought that let's buy some property in Bhiwandi and build a temple, let's fast it up. So what to do? So we said, let's do a very big Janmashtami and get very, very big people for the Janmashtami. And what to do for that? Money is not there. Our bank account had 1.5 lakh rupees. So I said, chalo, let's do one thing. Give token 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. ये जो है बैंक में वो भी खत्म करो. And get all big contractors. Because I was serving in Juhu, that was easy to get the contractors of Juhu to do the work for Bhiwandi in credit. So almost we spend 23 or 26 lakh rupees on Janmashtami in a small town like Bhiwandi. And our collection was 4 or 5 lakhs. I think maximum 8 lakhs. And we went into debt. We didn't have money to pay the next month rent. And all the contractors were after Janmashtami coming to the center. What to do? That's how my bus party experience came into picture. I said, what to do now? So then this just came to my mind that there's one saying, some of our devotees, they say, Hare ko Harinam, road pe. So I thought, that is one service which is yet left. What is that? Experiencing the adventure of traveling Sankirtan bus party. I said, ye baki hai karna. But already we are in 20 lakhs debt. Bus kahan se milega? So in Juhu temple, there was a bus which was used by various Sankirtan leaders for 20 years. आपको याद है? आपने 13 साल यूज किया वो बस को? नहीं, 18 साल यूज हुआ था. 18 years bus was used and it was parked. And आपका new bus आ गया था, right? हाँ, so they got a new bus and that bus was parked. So I repaired that bus and put the Bhiwandi DTs in the bus, devotees in the bus, and we ran away, locking the center. पैसा ही नहीं है, क्या करेंगे? So this is the photo. If you see, that bus is repaired and it is brought to Bhiwandi center. And then we didn't know what to do at that, at that moment, because there were challenges in management. There was some devotees who were with us, very dear to us, left us. And then there was no money. We were in debt. And the point was where to hide our face. That was the situation. So with this, somehow or other, I managed our mentor and very kind temple president, Bajirpu. He gave this bus. We repaired it. Now you see, this is the center up there. And this is the bus which has arrived. So we put the DTs. Yeah, you can see the DTs here. This is the Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra and the Bhiwandi temple right now. So we were in debt. They were also in debt with us. So they also came with us. So we went. And then I just want to share some amazing experience. This was our first place. Oh, those who are in Mumbai, they must be knowing a famous temple called Jivdani Temple. It's on the mountain hill. So our first stop was पहले Mumbai से बाहर निकलो, मतलब इतना tension है बाहर निकलो. So Virar is outskirts of Mumbai, and we reached here. When we reached here, we started Harinam and books. ecstatic Harinam, and then books were given. And few days before we tried Harinam in Bwandi also. So we saw one thing, that people, while you're distributing books and doing Harinam, people would give some coins, some notes also. So I already told our devotees, carry Hundi. You understand Hundi? But if you have a transparent Hundi, if you put 10-15 notes yourself, so then people feel inspired to put money in that. So we tried that. So at this place, we did ecstatic Harinam. First place, okay? And we were like 3-4 grahasthas and 5-6 brahmacharis and paid devotees, cooks, the center cooks, pujari, everyone packed up. अगले महीना पैसा नहीं है बोला, बस में चलो जो मिलेगा बांटेंगे. So everyone came. So now what happened here, when we did Harinam, it was a shock of my life. Why? People were taking some books and giving some money also. But what I saw, constant Harinam at one place, one area for like 40 minutes. That temple had a queue outside in the staircase of hawkers. Hawkers. Street hawkers. Those hawkers called us and told us to show your hundi, and they started putting money. Hawkers started putting money. And the most touching part was one old lady who's also a hawker. She, generally village ladies, they put notes in the sari. Notes in the sari. So that lady, she opened her sari, got this knot, and removed a 10 rupee note and put it in the hundi. I was completely finished. That was unbelievable for me. I just felt, Sharinama Sankirtan ki. I just felt this is only the holy name can do this. These miracles we cannot see. So that was experience here. And then by the end of the day, we counted the hundi and our book collection. It was some 7,000 rupees. And then I calculated 7,000 into 30. How much it is? Huh? Then I said, सबका maintenance हो जाएगा और थोड़ा contractor को भी दे देंगे. I said, चलो निकल जाओ यहाँ से. And then from there, we were on the streets. And of course, there were a lot of adventure, a lot of experiences we had in this. For example, now this. So we were doing, then we went to another village, another near town nearby, and we were doing Harinam. Now the next challenge came, cooks. We were buying vegetables and we were buying grocery, grains. And that was taking our money because we were like 16, 17 of us. And ISKCON devotees mean 9 baje khorak chahiye pura. Isn't it true? So that was taking our money, our whatever we were calculating, 6,000, 7,000, महीने का 2 lakh collection होगा. This was taking away every day 1,000 rupees. So we started another strategy. We started begging. We just took a bag and vegetables were coming in that. But it was coming little here and there, little tomato, 3 tomato, 4 aloo. So in one of our devotee went on a stall. He said that, because we would have Kirtan and books parallel. It has very great impact, books and Kirtan together. So one of our devotee went to one sabji wala. He said, देखो, ये साधु लोग हैं, we were in Gujarat, because after Virar, Gujarat starts eventually after a few kilometers. So he said, देखो ये साधु लोग हैं, ये लोग कीर्तन करते करते द्वारका जा रहे हैं, फेरी चल रही है, पदयात्रा, और आपके तरफ से एक सब्जी पूरा 2 किलो दे दो. बोला अरे महाराज, बोला अरे आपको पुण्य मिलेगा. तो बोला ठीक है ले लो. We immediately gave 2 kg. The devotee was so intelligent, he took this mic from my hand and he made an announcement and it asked the person's fellow's name. I don't remember the name, Falana, Shamji something. He said, stop the kirtan. He said, साधु संत लोग पदयात्रा करते हुए द्वारका जा रहे हैं, श्याम जी के तरफ से 2 किलो सब्जी का सेवा हो गया है. बस. After that we got sabji for whole week. from that whole market. What we did, we ate, distribute the vegetables to the beggars, and then what was going bad, we had to give it to the cows. Itna sabji, matlab we had to create space to travel to the next city. Now the next challenge was grains. What to do about grains? Sabji to mil gaya, jugaad ho gaya. So we went to, now this APMC markets, sabji, APMC grain market, they are very shrewd businessmen. So we went there with Harinam, big Harinam. By that time we understood, it's a full strategy actually. It has to be studied properly. Different villages, different street, different market, APMC, grain market, and railway station market. All these we studied a lot of things. It's a research actually. So then we went to the APMC market where there are grains. So one of our devotee went, Kirtan was going, every time you will see one or two people interested. The holy name and sadhus on the street wakes up the soul. So someone will ask you, kahan ho, aap kahan ja rahe ho, kya kar rahe ho? So one gentleman called one of our devotee. Aisa aap log kahan ja rahe ho? He said, Kirtan karte karte Dwarka ja rahe. And devotee got it. That arey ye to range mein aa gaya hamare Kirtan ke. So he said the same thing. Sadhu log chalte chalte ja rahe hain. Now he multiplied it. He said, यहाँ 20 है, बाकी 100 पीछे है, और हमको द्वारका जाने पहुंचने के लिए 500 किलो चावल और गेहूं लगेगा, कर दो आपके तरफ से. He got a heart attack. महाराज क्या बोल रहे हो? ये 50 rupees, 50 kg rice goni he gave. Immediately devotee made announcement. Before he changed his mind, goni उठाओ डालो बस में. We put them. And then same he made an announcement. So and so person has given 50 kg for Dwarka Yatra for sadhus. 20 gonis in the bus. 20 gonis in the bus. Then we would go to small markets. In the small markets, we changed our style. Our currency was Holy Men and Prabhupada books. We never gave a 1 rupee to any shop. Chappal kharab ho gaya, chappal ke shop mein jao, bole sadhu log yatra ke liye chappal le do. Toothpaste chahiye, dukaan mein jao, toothpaste chahiye, sadhu log ko de do. Yes, like this. This is what we did. Then on the first night, we were so ecstatic, we didn't see the time. By the time Virar Jivdani we came, we lived at a petrol pump. Only what we had is mosquito nets. So we put the mosquito nets, night 10 o'clock we started cooking. You see, we were like 13, 14 of us. If you go to a small Iskcon temple, there will be 3 devotees. And if you end up sitting there and eating for 1 week, unka mahine ka ration khatam ho jayega. So as soon as we would go to small Iskcon temple, the first question they would ask is, "Aap kitne log hai aur kitne din ke liye?" Pehla question. So we made a policy that anywhere we go, we will not go to Iskcon temple, but we will go to Shiva, Rama, Hanuman, Ganesh temple. And we will test it, how it happens. So one of the night we went to this temple, Shri Vaishnava temple. This Swamiji was alone in the temple. His temple was this Hanuman temple. This is outskirts of Gujarat, actually Gujarat only. He gave us the whole temple. You see the bus is parked. He was alone. He gave us the whole temple and gave us a full hall, and he had a kitchen that, renting marriage hall kind of. He gave us that kitchen. And we just cooked there, stayed there 2 days, distributed books, and gave him a book of Srila Prabhupada, and just moved to the next village. Now, while these are the experience, you see, you just get a place to stay, a hall to stay, you live there. Now, apart of this, see this gentleman, this Muslim gentleman gave us 500 rupees, right, Nautam, you remember? Now this was Baroda. We are not see, you can see Nitai Madhav Prabhu. Now what we did, we studied market very well. So we started an advance party. We have an eco vehicle. The eco vehicles, for example, the bus is in one city. For the next village and city, the advance party vehicle will go. It will go and search a place to stay. And then second thing what it will do is, it will search the markets, the locations for book distribution. Once that is done, the bus will move from this location to that location. We have made a video on all these things. And once the bus reaches there, then because all advance party is well set, it all goes. And then on the metro cities, we will stand in the street like this, and devotees will go on the signal to do book distribution. Now, one very important thing that I wanted to share, this is 2016. 2016, October 2nd is the day we started the bus. And do you know what happened in 2016? Modi did something. Note Bandi, yes. See, we had such an experience. You see this? This Bhavamai is standing there, he's holding the Hundi. His hand up, he's standing here right now. Okay? This was another miracle of my life, of our traveling Sankirtan bus party experience. People were in anxiety because their money was in the bank. They can only remove 2,000 rupees a day, and there was a huge queue. In that, all people stressed out, standing, and we said, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And we started with our Harinam party there and with our Hundis. Then I said, hide the books. Don't sell the books, they will beat us. They'll beat us. Hide the books, Hundi lo, and by that time we understood the strategy. So we had 7 Hundis. And these Hundis were rolled around the people who were in the queue to get money from the account. And these Hundis were full. In 1 hour, these Hundis were full. People were in so much anxiety just by hearing the holy name. Just by hearing the holy name, they started putting money even in that anxiety. Some were coming out of the ATM and putting money. Comments like unbelievable. You see Nitai Madhav Prabhu standing here. He's a brahmachari. Stand up. The same person on the, you can see on the background. Here he is. And of course this is on the street Harinam. So there were a few things which I wanted to share after giving this brief update. While we were doing this adventurous experience, Nitai Madhav Prabhu had in his Kindle a book called Radha Damodar Vilas by Vayasakhi Prabhu, right? Vayasakhi Prabhu. And we were parallelly reading that book, and he used to share with me what Srila Prabhupada disciples would do those days, and we would try to see how we can apply that adventure in the current situation. So that was one very important thing which was very helpful, the early days. While all this was going on, actually I made as I was mentioning also yesterday, sabji, grain. By the time we came back after 5 months. We went till Dwarka and we came back. By the time we came back, we had at least 6 months of grocery in our bus. 6 months of grocery. Chawal, dal, atta, spices, haldi, sab kuch on the bus when the bus came back. Plus, we had collected sufficient funds for the books we purchased from the BBT, and above that we had some money for a couple of months. Then I understood that was a great experience. Then I understood that we all, because this Sankirtan movement, taking challenges, taking this adventure, and this book distribution, Harinam, going out and depending on the Lord, actually it is such an important experience or an important part of every devotee's life that one who doesn't do is actually losing something very great, because after a certain age you cannot do it, and if you don't do it, it is something which is missing in life. That's what I experienced. And of course it's not only the going out and only on Sankirtan, but it's the spirit of Sankirtan. It's the spirit of Sankirtan, because when we came back, we just followed the same spirit after coming back in youth preaching, in fundraising, in temple management, in every aspect. We just followed this spirit actually. And it so happened that when we went to of course, I wanted to share about my Guru Maharaj because Madhusundar Prabhu shared. Maharaj was very upset. Madhusundar Prabhu had a very special experience. Maharaj bola, jao, jao. But when I took Nitai Madhav, Bhauman, all these educated boys, Maharaj was upset. Said he called me and I was not taking the call. Then he would call another devotee next to me. Then I had to take the call. He said, what are you doing? This educated boys are meant for preaching. I said, Maharaj, Prabhupada said Sankirtan is the most important thing. Don't teach me all these things. Cut the phone. Then these devotees having Bhakti Shastri. So they went, Nitai Madhav, Chaitanya Avatar is there? Yes. Yeah, Chaitanya Avatar, he is here in the... You can see him there. Stand up, Chaitanya Avatar. He's here. You can see there on the... He's managing the whole prasadam there. And he got some milk packets, you see, for night. Begged in the photo, you can see that. So Chaitanya Avatar Prabhu and Nitai Madhapu, they all were called by my Guru Maharaj. And he told them, what he told? You're not going on the bus. You're not going on the bus. You be here and preach. But I was continuously following them on the phone. Maharaj, kya bolenge, tumko kya bolna hai? They came down, took a rickshaw, and they had a train to come on the bus immediately. And they came on the bus. But later on, in our book distribution that year, we stood third or fourth, I think so. So in that, Nitai Madhapu actually shared his experience of book distribution. Maharaj was very happy when he heard that. One last thing I wanted to share. You know, the sabji markets, you have sabji market, big sabji markets. This photo is, we had 10 hundis. All those hundis were filled with money. We were tired of collecting money, so we were sitting and doing kirtan in this photo. So all what I wanted to say, what this traveling Sankirtan party is a very adventurous. After this, I just wanted to share very last point. After this, we just follow this principle. Just go out and ask people. Bolte, Dinabandhu Prabhu in Vrindavan used to say, devotees should follow this principle. Sari bhumi Gopal ki hai, sari dunya Gopal ki hai, aur Gopal hamare hai, iske liye sari dunya bhi hamari hai. In that spirit, you go and ask outside. So we had a Bwandi Temple. Now we were in a full high spirit. So we had one bungalow was on a sale in Bwandi, which was like 2 crore rupees. So I told Nitai Madhav Prabhu, you go, it was on a bank auction. To sit on the auction, you need 20 lakh rupees. How much? 20 lakhs. So I told Nitai Madhav Prabhu, you go and speak to those bank fellows, sit in the auction. So he called me, he said, Prabhuji, they are telling you, we need 20 lakh rupees. I told him, you tell them, Iskcon is a very big organization. We have many donors. Once we finalize, our donors will give the money. You sit there. I don't know what he did. He got fed up with me, but his exact conversation, I don't remember. They somehow allowed him to sit. He sat there. So someone else pledged it for 2 crores and it started from 1 crore 25 lakhs, 1 crore 30 lakhs. Properly boli, we experienced. You see in the Bollywood movie, 1 crore 50 lakh, 1 crore 55 lakh. Like that. So then, auction. So one person who purchased, I told Nitai Madhav, you call him and tell him that if you have purchased this for investment, we will give you 5 lakh more in 1 year, give it to us. That fellow got freaked out. Somehow the fellow did not buy. The bank called us. So he said, see, that fellow did not buy. Are you interested to buy? I said, chalo, theek hai. Then I told Nitai Madhapu, of course, no, this was not me. Nitai Madhapu himself went to all his donors and he was just giving them prasadam and updating them. We went for an auction, the bungalow is 2 crore. We went for an auction to all the donors, he said. And one of the donors, he told them and he was coming back on the way. The donor called and he said, Prabhuji, I have invested some money. And the amount of that, the profit, total amount which has come back to me, just now after you left home, I got a message that the appreciation amount is exactly 1.95 crore, 2 crore, exactly the money which you want to buy that bungalow for. I think Krishna wants me to do this service. Please take this money. And that's how we got the Bwandi Temple. The point I wanted to make, especially for all the devotees here, when you join few years, please experience the adventure of traveling Sankirtan. It's very important. When I was on the bus, I used to think so big. I used to think that, ISKCON will go for 10,000 years. That's the institution and the temples maybe. But this Sankirtan will go on forever. Not only 10,000 years. Maybe just like Prahlad Maharaj, after Hiranyakashipu, when Prahlad Maharaj pacified him, he cooled down. Maybe the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's traveling Sankirtan bus party will be there till the end of Kali Yuga. And when Kalki will be very angry, maybe bullock cart party and bus parties will be dancing in front of Kalki with the Prabhupada books, and that will cool down Kalki. That is what I was feeling. Maybe. Because there is no limit to the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. And by going out like this, you actually experience a lot of dependence on Krishna. And our conviction, actually conviction is a very important thing. By conviction our faith comes, and that becomes very strong. So some way or other, this adventure of going out, either bus, either van, either bullock cart, going out, meeting new people and taking the challenge is very, very important. And Srila Prabhupada started it, and it's our duty to keep going on. And the last thing, I personally planned this traveling Sankirtan party channel while I was on this bus party, because I knew the future is digital. So instead of having 10 bus parties, I thought let us make one bus party with big group and make innumerable videos of it and project it digitally and let the younger generation of ISKCON see those videos and take inspiration to go out. And now we have 10 lakh followers on approximately all 3 platforms on social media. So please subscribe the channel Traveling Sankirtan Party. Thank you very much. I'll stop here. I took a lot of time. I'm very sorry. But this is something I just wanted to share in detail. Srila Prabhupada ki.
Hari. So I'd like to thank all the members of this panel for sharing their wonderful experiences and that they have practically gone through, and that is really very inspiring what Sitaram Prabhu has practically shared with all of us, his practical experience of how he revived the entire Bwandi temple into its glorious position that we are seeing as of now. So all that glory is attributed to all the sacrifices that this team has made all through with this traveling Sankirtan party. And now we have with us Sarvalakshan Prabhu, who will be sharing with us various strategies that Pune Temple adopts to distribute books, including the Bhagavad Gita, school distribution as well.
Hare Krishna. So time is very short actually. So in our Pune, so last visit of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj was for our GBC meeting. So we requested His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj that Maharaj, please give us one lecture to all our congregation devotees, because for GBC meeting so many devotees helped us, and immediately next marathon was coming. So we asked Maharaj, please give one lecture. Maharaj told that I am busy, I cannot give time. So I have so many other engagements. Then we approached Gaurang Prabhuji, we want one lecture of Maharaj, please help us. He said that so many senior God brothers are there, so Maharaj will not give lecture. So if you want one lecture of Radhanath Swami Maharaj, first you arrange one lecture of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj, then you go to Radhanath Swami Maharaj. Like that, Gaurang Prabhu gave us idea. So then we approached Gopal Krishna Maharaj, and generally every year Gopal Krishna Maharaj would come for marathon inauguration, and then again he will come for distributing prizes. So at that time it was just before our marathon inauguration. So we requested Maharaj, please give one lecture for congregation. So Maharaj agreed, Gopal Krishna Maharaj agreed. Then again we approached Radhanath Swami Maharaj, please. Now Gopal Krishna Maharaj is giving one lecture for inauguration of our marathon. So you also please come, you are also GBC for this temple, you also combine lecture. So Radhanath Swami Maharaj told that, two condition, I will give class for only with two condition. First thing is that I will give only 10 minutes class, and rest all class will be given by Gopal Krishna Maharaj. Are you ready? I said yes. Then second condition Maharaj told that 10 minutes I will just glorify Gopal Krishna Maharaj. So it was at 2 o'clock, afternoon 2 o'clock, and evening lecture was there. And we have not given any message to any congregation, and immediately we sent message to congregation devotees. Evening 7,000 devotees came. And His Grace Sri Kumar Krishna Babu, kitchen in charge, he cooked more than 10 items for those 7,000 people within that short period of time. And so many devotees came. These are the devotees, source of our inspiration for book distribution. So I have told so many things about book distribution. So last year His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj came, and I told so many things about our book distribution. One thing remaining is that organization of book distribution. That is the most important part of our book distribution. So strong sadhana, get books. Third one, more you show, more you will sell. The last one is organization. So His Grace Radhesham Prabhu encourages us for book distribution. So he started Srimad Bhagavatam installation program in congregation house, and personally he used to go to railway stations, bus stands. So he's a great inspiration for all of us. So he will lead from the top, and when he goes for book distribution, others will also follow. And organization part, I will request His Grace Amiya Madhusudan Prabhu. So Amiya Madhusudan, please come here. Actually, Amiya Madhusudan Prabhu, when he came to our book distribution department, it was like total change. So we had one go down. So when I entered into that go down, it was like this. Can you please? This was the earlier picture. So then it was total, means अगर एक भागवतम सेट अगर एक पर्टिकुलर लैंग्वेज में निकालना है तो टेक 10-15 minutes, कौन सा कहाँ का है क्या है. So then I requested one of our congregation devotees Then he came up with another idea. So this is the go down we have, very nice go down. Systematically, I spent 2016, I spent 7 lakh rupees. It was big amount. But after that, so our book distribution increased like anything. We have nice go down with the proper rack and all the facilities like buses and some vehicles and some, these are the some of our Vanaprastha devotees serving. Krishna Leela Prabhu, he was a top class engineer in government company. So he became, once he got retired, and he started, he is a purchasing in charge of our Jivodaya. Jivodaya means our book distribution department. So I request Amiya Masan Prabhu continue. So Amiya Masan Prabhu, he is from Meera Road. His father and mother both are initiated devotees. So his father came to Pune, and Gopal Krishna Maharaj, his father told that I want to give my son. So on the day of his saffron ceremony, so Maharaj told that I need at least 100 congregation like you. So Amiya Masan Prabhu, he came to Pune for study, and he was introduced to our youth preaching. So now he has started very nicely. Now you can see, so this is our Jivodaya department, very systematically organized. So I will give the mic to Amiya Masan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. It's my pleasure to be here amongst all the August Assembly, all the book distributors. I personally am very poor in book distribution, but somehow by Krishna's mercy, by Prabhupada's mercy, I have been engaged in this service. And at least I am able to assist all the book distributors staying in the back and trying to supply the books and keeping the things organized. As it is also one of the important factors, so that the devotees who are going on the road, on the street, those who are hitting the street, they should have a very pleasant experience while they come back or while they're issuing the books. If they get a very pleasurable experience, then it will be easier for them to face the struggles that they face in the streets. So initially in 2016, there was the warehouse was considered as some corner part of our temple. Then by Prabhupada's mercy, by the mercy of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj, by the empowerment of His Grace Radha Prabhu and Sarveshwar Prabhu, now we have currently multiple wings. It's not limited to only warehouse supplying the books. We have our separate accounts department. We have outlets, many outlets, Jivdi outlets. We have 3 outlets over here in temple. Some are coming up in the centers. We have Jivdiya online book distribution. We have His Grace Sri Gaur Bhakta Prabhu. Is he here, right? Yeah, he can be standard. So in 2019, when we had, sorry, not 2020, when we had COVID, so we were not able to distribute books. As His Grace Vaishashika Prabhu says, never waste a good crisis. So His Grace Sri Gaur Bhakta Prabhu, he invested his energy in finding out, exploring ways to means to distribute books through online medium. And since then, this department, we have been distributing thousands of books. Last year, I think 35,000 books were distributed by online distribution department by Sri Gaur Bhakta Prabhu. And we had also media, which we wanted to showcase what we were doing. Because we do many things in ISKCON, we are doing a lot of things, but somehow it doesn't get portrayed to the public. So some things, especially the book distribution, should be portrayed. So we have made this Jivdiya channel also. The video that you show, it was a product of that. And then we have traveling Sankirtan party. And as many Maharajas and others, there were many comments, many suggestions also shared by devotees that we should try to cultivate those who are taking the books. So we have tried to develop novel means. This is a wing, separate wing called as Jivdiya Outreach Yoga, which we call as Joy. Join joy, share joy. So in that, we have observed that to inspire any new people to book distribution, for book distribution, not new people, existing devotees for book distribution, it's a bit difficult. But those who are already self-inspired and those who have got connected to ISKCON or to Krishna consciousness through book distribution, they are very much convinced about book distribution. So that's why our idea was that if we are able to cultivate those people who get books. They can be, they are future book distributors. So that's why, and we have been able to successfully do this in our campus, where we have been distributing books. The book distributors are cultivating those people who are taking the books, and currently there are more than 25 volunteers who have joined, and they are ready for book distribution at any time. If you call them, you can call any time, they will come for book distribution in just a span of 1.5 years. So this is the credit that. So if you want to generate more distributors, you can empower the book distributors to also cultivate them, and then we can generate it. So that this department is doing. And we have this Shubh Chintak department, which is trying to cultivate the well-wishers, those who take books on our online platform. And recently, last year, we have developed this Jeevdaya technology, Jeevdaya tech department. His guys Ujjwal Manipuru is here. So Jeevdaya tech department is trying to ensure that we are trying to make a application, Jeevdaya app, and an ERP also, so that it can integrate. I'll be telling it in my future slides. We have his guest Sadhu Sangh Chaitanya Prabhu also there, who is heading this department along with me. He can be standing, he's sitting there, he can be standing up. Yeah, his guest Sadhu Sangh Chaitanya Prabhu is taking care of the whole warehouse over there and currently managing the whole. Yeah. So we have created a special workspace for media department, and it's a video, but we will not play it. And so some temples have recently done software in their SERP, strategic ERP. I think Juhu is already there on this, and many more temples are coming up. So we have tried to develop His Grace Ujjwal Prabhu has worked it out so that it can at least cater to the needs of our book distribution. But somehow there are some certain limitations where we can't do much customization. So we have come up with this new idea where SERP will remain as a core, and then we will develop our new application which will get integrated to our software. Now we have achieved quite a good amount of integration. So I'm a bit technical because nowadays a lot of technical things are coming. So because as you say, technology can be used in the right purpose. So please pardon me if I'm a bit technical. Yeah, go ahead. So this is a payment integration that we have done. We have supplied QR codes to each and every congregation leader. So this is a very unique thing. So generally devotees used to take Lakshmi in their own QR codes, and then they used to come and settle. But this QR code is such that if you scan it, directly a receipt will be sent to that person in the name of the Iskcon. And the books will be deposited the Lakshmi will be deposited in his account on his behalf. Directly, one shot payment. Just show the QR code and your Lakshmi gets accounted in our SERP software just by making a scan. I hope some of you may be distributing books, so it will be very difficult to reconcile the things. But now, because of this thing, we have been able to integrate the whole thing. And furthermore, integration we are trying to develop. We have made this website also for donation. We have quite many years before, we have launched this EMI scheme on an online platform for taking Srimad Bhagavatam. So almost around 6,500, if Srimad Bhagavatam is there, it comes to around 350 per month. Only the condition is that one needs to have a credit card. So all the major payment aggregators, they provide this facility. In case if you wish to know more, you can contact me. Yeah, this is a sample. So before we had one platform where we could make ready-made online website, but recently we have found out a good product that can give us all the things in one place. We have customized it. It's a community version. The code is available in our community version. We have developed it on ourselves. So this is our Jeevdaya ERP, JD ERP. You can see there are multiple applications. We have dashboard. Then we have a website. The whole website is managed in one application. Then we have e-learning. E-learning means what our plan was, that as Maharaj was saying, that we need to cultivate those who are taking books. So we are going to put a QR code on each book. We are going to make a trial on Bhagavad Gita, and we'll entice them that if you take a small test on our e-learning platform, means we'll try to divert them, those who are taking the books, to come on the platform, on our social platform, on our website. Just give a small test on whichever book you have purchased, If they pass it, they will get a discount coupon for another book. So in this way, actually, outside people, especially in the market, outside world, they are very, very keen to know. Basically, they are they invest a lot of amount on the existing customers. Unfortunately, we are not doing that much. But those who have taken books, we are not investing much energy. But they spend so much money and so much energy on the existing customers. Like we have this Amazon. Every time it will show you that you search this one, always it will show you. They use AI and all those things. So we wanted to do like this. Just a minute. Piche jayenge? Piche. So like this. So through that, we would like to. So this is our ERP. You can contact me later for further details. Okay, let's go ahead. Yeah. Go. Yes. This is something about our app which we are trying to develop. I'll just give a brief description of what will be the app. As Maharaj was saying that, His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj was saying that somehow we should take a contact details. So we were thinking of from a long time how to do that. So if you are taking something, we need to give some facility. So to create a facility, we have made that a devotee who comes for issuing books, generally a devotee comes to the go down, he stands for a long time, he issues the books are taken out, it takes quite a good amount of time, and then he goes out, he distributes books, he collects Lakshmi and then has to settle it. Lot of time gets in this settlement and issuing. So a devotee gets sometimes, it may be a frustrating, or not frustrating, I would say a very lengthy process. To customize this, to make it streamlined, we are trying to work on this app. The devotee, while staying at his home, he can place an order. The order will be registered. As soon as he comes, our books will be issued. And he will also know that which books are issued. Now the good thing is that he has to sell it through the app. Whatever sell he has to do, we are empowering every book distributor with the app as a point of sale. This concept is called as point of sale, POS. Like we have in DMart, when we DMart, we go to the line, you just type it and they show it. So we are empowering everyone. So every sale is recorded on the app and immediately the transaction is sent to Iskcon. A receipt from Iskcon is sent to the customer who is purchasing the books. Only thing is we have to take the number. And if somebody says, why you are taking my number? You can always say that we will give you an authorized receipt from Iskcon for the purchase that you are making. So this is the only reason that we are taking. Just take the number, scan the QR code that is there on the book, and enter the quantity. A QR code will pop up. You scan it, the payment will be done, the receipt will become, and the data will be collected. In this way, we are trying to collect the data, and then further cultivation can be done. So we are working. We have His Grace Kripa Sindhu Shri Hari Prabhu, who has a 20 years experience in an IT company. He is leading this project as a project manager. Yeah, other things are there, which is already there in our. This was a presentation done to ILS, so we are not. Let's go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, please go ahead. So this is the one of the important things, which Prabhuji also was mentioning, that one of the major driving force for our book distribution in Pune has been the inspiration that has been derived from our GBCs, especially His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Maharaj, without any hesitation, would make it a point that he used to come at the beginning, exactly on 15th or 16th of November, to inaugurate the marathon. He used to inaugurate. I remember in 2019, there was a lot of unbecoming events happened in our community, so that your congregation were not so much pleased with the happenings. But in 2019, when the marathon started, Maharaj came and met all the leaders of this society, the councillors, and he personally provided this Nasima Pavitra, which you are seeing here. It's not the one which Maharaj gave, I'm just putting. He gave Nasima Pavitra to each and every councillor. Personally, he put in every councillor. There were more than 50, 60. And every councillor, they felt so much empowered. I still remember that they were saying that it was as a special benediction that we have got from Maharaj. One devotee was even saying that when I forgot to wear this and went for book distribution, it didn't happen. But when I wore this and went for book distribution, it happened very nicely. There was one brahmachari, he is here, I guess, Madhukiran Prabhu. He was saying that I don't know why I am so mad today for doing book distribution. सुबह जाता हूँ 7 बजे, रात को 9 बजे आता हूँ, पता नहीं क्या चल रहा है. So everyone was transcendently motivated by the presence of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj, Goswami Maharaj, and he used to every time he used to come at the end of the marathon and personally give gifts to each and every groups. You can see this is a sample photo that Maharaj used to give. Even at his failing age, he used to give us. So the major drive was His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj's personal presence, and we used to try to entice the devotees of our congregation by giving them attractive gifts. One of the sample of the gifts we are trying to give it today to all of the delegates. We will be giving it to all of you also. Yeah, go ahead. These are some of our reports that from the past 25 years who we have been doing. So with this, yeah, just scroll it. So this, I just to mention that 2019, when Maharaj gave this special empowerment, it was the first year, and it was an unbelievable truth that came to us that Iskcon Pune stood first in Marathon 2019. So with this, I would like to end my presentation, but I would like to heartily seek the blessings of all the Vaishnavas here. It's a great moment that all of you have come here in Pune and blessed us. Please bless us so that we can keep continuing our service in this divine service to Srila Prabhupada.
Sarvalakshmi, please share this PPT. We'll put it on the group. And
Hare Krishna. One more thing, many devotees requested us about Bhagavad Gita contest, value education contest. Here we have Panduranga Sharan Prabhu. Are you Panduranga Sharan Prabhu? So he will explain about the value education contest. So in your table, they will distribute one booklet and pamphlet about value education contest. So he will explain about this. Actually, this value education contest, Gita contest, started in, I think he will explain everything. So since more than 16 years we are doing this distribution. This is very, very easy and simple way of distribution of books to the students. So nowadays government is also coming up with the Bhagavad Gita as textbook in their curriculum. So in future, I don't know when it will come, but we have already started it. And if you read the feedback given by the students and the parents, this is not only for the students, but at the same time, even parents are also reading Bhagavad Gita. Because they are more eager. Even myself, I also regularly go for Gita contest. So we used to go to the schools, and in schools, the principals and teachers, they say that, okay, hamara school mein aa jao. We are not able to control the students. Even parents are also not able to control the students, and teacher also not able to control the student. So they don't have any values. So most of the schools, they give red carpet welcome, and we can distribute thousands of books. Every year we distribute at least 1.25 lakhs of Bhagavad Gita only through this contest. And in one place, one brahmachari and one congregation, they will go to any place, and using the local people. They may be devotees or they may not be, but we can engage everybody into this kind of book distribution. Even teachers and principal and chairman of the school. It is very wonderful way of distributing books. And if anybody of you, if you want to see how it goes on, so we are ready to teach you also. And Pandarpur will explain. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So I thank all devotees, all of you are senior here. So I am going to just explain the mechanics of what we do. Spiritually, all of you are very elevated. So the easiest thing, even advertisement industry knows and everybody knows this, easiest thing to sell anybody anything is children, because easily you can mesmerize them. And easily you can, sell whatever you want to a child. That's why we thought of this idea. Our GBCs and Radhesham Prabhu, and especially Gopal Krishna Maharaj, we are blessed that we got this idea through them. So 2009 we started. That time we named the contest as Gita Contest. And around 500 students just in Pune took part. And then we started this Gita contest to more widely in Pune. Then 2010-11 it reached to 12,000. And title was Gita Contest. Then we thought, Abhi Pune, every time we cannot approach the same school again. So then devotees started going out of Pune. And they were getting very good response. Then idea came is like Gita might be taken as a non-secular term or religious term and not all schools will be open. Everybody might find difficult. Then term was changed to value education contest based on Gita. Okay, so we tried to make it as secular as possible, and we are including that small booklet which you are getting that also has points from many religions. So this booklet has points from many religions, and many out of 100 questions, more than 80 questions I think we need to read Gita to solve it, and other sections are there in this booklet. So this is written by Vraj Krishna Prabhu. He's now leading one of the temples in Bangalore. So this is very nice. The one of the thing which many of us have concern is after giving book whether people will read. But this contest means child has to read. Otherwise, he'll not get the prizes. So 2-3 things if we add in a contest, child gets hooked to it. One is many things. He gets many gifts. You get a Gita with this. You get a booklet. You get many brands are there who are supporting us. So we have many brands. So if you have a contest which has a national brands present, national image icon present, like ISRO chairman is endorsed this contest, and a local municipal corporation or politician, if they support, then it becomes a full package to inspire children and parents also. They get a brand name and faith. So this contest is supported by national brands. You can see the parent letter inside that there are advertised. And they get this booklet, Bhagavad Gita, and a big calendar which you got. Yeah. So inside this, you will see the brands. So these brands, everybody knows, like the Flair is the pen brand, Avon, and all the brands. A child knows, parents knows. So they gain lot of faith कि इतने सारे brands इस contest में है. Then this contest has to be something big. Okay. And child also sees all this cycle, pen, and this is what is running in his mind also. And behind, if you see, there are many prizes. Okay, so many children take part for this, not for value education, because they need cycle and smart watch, whatever. And latest update came last 2-3 years is Dr. S. Somnath, the former chairman of ISRO, who was main person in Chandrayaan 3 mission, which every child knows and aspires to meet for. When we met him, he said, the first statement he said after knowing the contest is, I missed it to give to my own children. This is such an important thing. So then, so that's what the first statement he got. And then every year, national toppers, around 70 toppers visit ISRO. He shows all the ISRO details, he gives presentation, meets personally and gives them awards. So only toppers, top 3 from each district. And this is what a child aspires for, dreams for, and that's why our contest increased like anything. And because it is ISRO thing, the school also takes it as if it is endorsed by ISRO. It is not endorsed by ISRO. It is endorsed personally by Somnath sir, but school thinks that it is ISRO contest. So sometimes teachers announce this is ISRO contest. All of you know Chandrayaan, you will get to see that, this, that. So we also don't say anything because we told them that it is not ISRO, it's endorsed by Chandrayaan sir. So that is a very update. And then we give a lot of gifts like Bhagavad Gita, the calendar which you are seeing. Then there is a chikki like this. We give one nutritious company, very famous company gives one chikki. Then pens also, like this pens, every child gets. Flare pens. And now this year one robotics and AI company, because everybody is learning robotics AI, they are giving 1,000 rupees course free for every participating child. So like that whole setup is ready. Basically what we want to tell is whole setup is ready. And then every child also after giving the exam, so basically the booklet you got, he has to take it home. It's an open book exam. There is no more exam because they are already having so many exams. They get scared of exams. So we tell them there is no exam. It's just activity. Go home and solve this booklet, take help of parents and take help of brothers or friends, whatever you want to take help, you can use it. Nowadays, children are so smart, they take help of ChatGPT also. So we have to design questions. It's an open book exam. Yeah, so they sit at home and solve. And after, why they solve, they have to read because the certificate they get that will be signed by Dr. Somnath sir, Dr. S. Somnath sir. And when we announce that you are going to get a certificate signed by #1 scientist of India, anybody has got till now, nobody raises hands. And this everybody can get. So everybody raises hands first day. Of course, not all register next day. So that is the signature they get. And behind, one more thing this year, from last few years we are adding, and this year we got to know more the importance of back part. Many principals we show certificate, they get impressed by the sign, but the back part of certificate has all the problems people face, anger, envy, jealousy, then which section of Gita did should read. So when we approach principal for permission, principal first takes photograph of this. She says that, we need this first, then children. So everybody is very eager to know this. So this certificate becomes a lot of value in front, Somnath sir, back all the situations people face in the life, the slokas related to it, they have to read it. So like that, it's a complete package. And we have done many places. So many Hyderabad teams are doing regularly, Bangalore also teams are doing, Gujarat also doing. And so devotees are conducting this already, but some of the things which you don't know or some of the devotees don't know, we'll highlight it. We have a brochure made also with Somnath sir's photo, last year's prize distribution. And this year also we are going to have endorsement with Somnath sir. So this brochure also will give you if somebody is interested to conduct in their place. So next slide if you can. So let's quickly go through the steps. So we are trying to meditate secular. So even some convent school takes part. And many a times, we get toppers from that school. As you know, all of you, that top schools in city, at least till now, are majority convent schools. Because it's kind of secular, they think it is of ISRO, and then some local politician supports. They cannot say no because so many things are dependent on local situations and government. Okay, because most of the convent schools are aided schools. They have to take aid from government and run the schools. That's why many convent schools also directly they cannot say no. So next slide. So this is phase 1. So somebody is interested. What we request is, one time we come and do, like Kolkata, we show them how to do once. Now they are doing every year. So once our team from Pune comes and with your local team, some of the members, we do the contest first time. And after 4 or 5 years, you can continue because 5th to 10th standard we do. So it takes 5 years to replace the entire batch because we cannot approach same students again. Okay, so we have designed only level 1 till now. So we come, our team, we do and show, or we can train you and then you can do. So first phases we do survey of, prasadam, where we'll get our own accommodation. Then we do survey of top to 10 to 15 schools in your district. And then if they give permission, then we start planning ahead. Because if major schools don't give permission, then score doesn't happen. So then all the transport and all. So then this is a devotees, minimum 4 full-time devotees are required. So we try to send each place 4 devotees. And if some other congregation and local support we get, that will increase the speed and outreach also. So minimum 4 devotees are required, and the contest is a very attractive package. In 200 or 250 rupees, you are getting Gita, value education booklet, calendar, chikki, pen, and now robotics course of 1000 rupees, and every child will get certificate signed by Dr. S. Somnath. So it's a very attractive package for a child right now. Yeah, just for 200 or 250 rupees, whatever the things works out. So that's why many children also do. And that one, the psychology of child is, if one child takes, next 4 child has to take, because they see na usko mila hai to mujhe kyun nahi mila hai. So they go and fight again with the parents, ki usne bhi liya, isne bhi liya, mujhe bhi chahiye. So say Muslims, Christians, all the religions, many times toppers are from different communities. And if you see in parent letter that Mariam Siddiqui in Mumbai, they conducted, I think, Mira Road. So that time she became topper and it became national news. Because so many values we teach, they like also. So like that, it's a very powerful kit. And then there's next prizes. So prizes section is very attractive. Like I said, ISRO, electric cycle, and the cycle, whichever things child is desiring for nowadays, that all prizes are, except the electronic gadgets, because we don't want to spoil them. And yeah, smartwatch and all that prizes are mentioned like that. Next. So then this happens for around 1.5 to 2 months. We do maximum around 50 schools average, more if not. Okay, we cover almost top 50 schools who have paying capacity. And then like many of the devotees said, we need to collect database. So we conduct online exam. So child has to come online. This is sitting at home. Once you distribute books, you need not do anything. You need not go to school again. Okay, just distribute books and sit, relax peacefully, because whole system is designed like our Jivdaya is helping a lot. Many devotees helping to design online contest. After going home, child has to, it's his responsibility to register online by coming to WhatsApp group. So why he has to come to WhatsApp group? Because the entire booklet we teach him through WhatsApp. This booklet will be taught. Every booklet, how to solve questions, how to submit answers, everything will be taught in a WhatsApp group. So the instruction page first only they find that you have to join first in the cover page behind you can see. So they have to come to WhatsApp so that we'll teach them the entire booklet. And because every child thinks he is going to be topper, this is another psychology. Everybody thinks that he is going to win that electric cycle only. Okay, so that's a child's mentality. That's why he comes only here to see and solve this booklet and get top marks, so that he gets that cycle or ISRO, whatever. So this booklet, another advantage after he comes to WhatsApp, like recently we are doing in Nasik, still it is going on. Out of 10,000 books we distributed in last 2 months, more than 7,000 students are on WhatsApp. So this is the biggest turnout. The interested, filtered crowd of your city is directly coming on WhatsApp. They already are interested in Gita. After coming to WhatsApp, after this booklet, now local devotees of Nasik are teaching this booklet. And they are so happy that they are getting thousands of children, hundreds of children to hear their live classes. And they are so happy. The congregation gets happy sitting at home. They give online classes. And then they are planning to start offline classes by bringing their parents and children to their temple. So it's a big outreach, because child you catch, the entire family is caught like that, because whole focus is on the child. Okay, so and after contest, we continue doing them online classes for 1 year. So now local devotees of Nasik, they said that we will only take the classes. Otherwise, Pune devotees already have running classes. If local devotees are not able to take classes, we are ready to have a backup plan. We already have a backup plan, so don't worry about that responsibility after contest also. If you are able to take, it's good, because you will be able to preach to them locally. Else we will take them for 1 year. So because they continue good values, they start chanting. Many students are now chanting and doing worship at home. Small 10 minutes, 15 minutes program. So this is how powerful package is there. And then post contest, that this database is with you. We give that whole WhatsApp group. We make a local devotee admin and we leave that city, because if they are able to manage, then we need not worry about it. If they are not able to manage, then we take the classes online through that WhatsApp group. So you get a ready-made 7,000 or whatever, 70% of the crowd, whatever distribution happens on WhatsApp, and then you can send temple invitations, festival invitations, courses for parents, courses for children, whatever you want to send to them, you can send them on the WhatsApp group. So it's a very effective thing working out. And like this, the calendar which all of you got, we give them this calendar, because children like something big. They are small, anything big, they think it is very attractive. So this is one of the biggest thing they are getting right away as soon as they register. So that's why they register and get more inspired.
This calendar actually is sponsored by one of the company, Phenolax Pipes. So we get it free. So our Radha Vrindavan Chandra is going every home, and we get money for printing, and students get free calendar for with every booklet and book. Okay.
So one short video we'll see. Most of the idea you might have got what it is. So now in that video message, they go and see video, because in that video, Dr. Somnath sir has personally given the message. So child has to see it, because he wants to know what the sir is telling about. So we'll see a short promo video which we send. 3 minutes. Just 3 minutes. Yeah. So just 3 minutes video. Yeah.
Parents, teachers and students, do you want your child to be part of world's largest value education contest? Do you want to educate your child to follow the footsteps of great Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, Mahatma Gandhi? Do you want to avail an opportunity to be blessed and guided by the renowned scientists Padma Bhushan Vijay Bhatkar sir, ISRO scientist S. Somnath sir, and visit ISRO headquarters? If any of these answers to these questions is yes, then we from ISKCON are launching a very special world's largest value education contest for the students between 5th and 12th standard. A very simple open book contest includes the fun activities, wonderful exercises and the certificates and grand prizes. What's the contest? Read Storybook of Values, solve simple easy MCQs from Bhagavad Gita as it is, and submit answers online. That's it. 70 plus prizes are in offer. First prize, visit to ISRO, meeting with Chairman ISRO, Shri S. Somanath Sir and Motovolt electric cycle. Second prize, visit to ISRO, meeting with Chairman ISRO, S. Somanath Sir and Avon cycle. Third prize, Avon cycle. Fourth prize, Ambren smart watches and many other prizes like Borosil thermos bottle, blue t-shirts, SanDisk pen drive and many more. Additionally, each child will get 1 year of online training by experts through bi-weekly value-based classes, study tips from IIT graduates, and special yoga and cybersecurity sessions for child's overall development and online safety.
Namaste, all of you. The movement that is started by Iskcon is towards creating the awareness of various qualities that should be built into each one's character. Our education shall not be only of understanding facts and figures and also historical elements, science and mathematics, but also should embed various aspects of our culture, our heritage, our respect for family, for parents and teachers and the Guru's Shishya connections and the way we used to learn in the past. I think all this become part of our upbringing, and this is precisely the values that you would like to transmit from one generation to another. I believe that the type of activities that you are doing under the guidance of Iskcon will make you fantastic human beings. Let the Lord bless each one of you. My blessings to you once again, and wish you all the very best for becoming part of this journey. Thank you so much.
Let's hear a special message from Padma Bhushan Dr. Sri Vijay Bhaskar Sir.
I sincerely appeal to parents and teachers to instill right values through value education contest.
So what you are waiting for? Register yourself very quickly at your school and participate in this grand value education contest. Thank you so much and Hare Krishna.
So anybody interested, please, Sri Gorbak Pro is here. He's the main man arranging printing and everything is ready. You don't have to do anything. Printing, books, parent letters, prizes, whole package is ready. We just have to come to city and just approach schools, and we need some local support and guidance because you know local situation better. So everything is ready and we just need your support and blessings and coordination. So you can contact, last slide if you can show PPT. Prabhuji's number is there. Anybody interested, they can contact now. If you are in hurry, they can contact later and we can see how to work out the further things. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
So we have almost come towards the end of the program and we just have Thanksgiving ceremony after this. I would like to request His Grace Pranish Prabhu to give the vote of thanks.
Hare Krishna. So we went little over time and actually because nobody was getting up, that's why we continued. So thank you very much for all of your patience actually. Right, some little bit over time we went. And so I would like to request, those who took the book Our Family Business but haven't given Lakshmi, they can give now. We are short of Lakshmi for 2 books. Somebody is not given Lakshmi for 2 books, they can please give the Lakshmi before going. Yes, okay. So those who have not registered or they are not joined the WhatsApp group of BSLS, Bharat Sankirtan Leadership Sanga, there is a WhatsApp group. You can please do it now if possible. So this will, thoda bada kar do. So this will be there for at least a minute or 2 and you can keep doing it. So I would like to, on behalf of the ICC Book Distribution Committee, we would like to thank a lot of people. Actually, when we do a small program also, so many devotees are involved. So this was a 2-day full, 2 days program. So many devotees have been involved. So we are very grateful. We have a long list. So I'd just like to read out the first. Right, thanks we would be giving is the audience. They say that sometimes speaker is not there, somebody else can come, but if audience is not there, won't work. So we are very thankful to all of you for turning out in so many numbers. So you can clap for yourselves. Haribol. Then we are thankful to His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj for being here for 2 full days. Haribol. Please keep clapping. His Grace Bhima Prabhuji, His Holiness Guru Prasad Swami Maharaj, His Grace Vaisheshika Prabhu, His Grace Navin Nirad Prabhu, His Grace Sahadev Prabhuji, for staying back one more day. He was supposed to go yesterday, but all of your love has actually kept him here for one more day. That's Sahadev Prabhuji. And His Grace Mohan Rupa Prabhu is not here, but Mohan Rupa Prabhu, so much contribution. Please keep clapping. His Grace Sitaram Prabhu, His Grace Kalana Chaitanya Prabhu, His Grace Madhusundar Prabhu, for spiritual entertainment, right? Such good storytelling. His Grace Sarvalakshan Prabhu, I'll be taking his name again after some time. His Grace Acharya Prabhu, His Grace Saran Thakur Prabhu, His Grace Sri Ram Prabhu, His Grace Baldev Prabhu, His Grace Vedant Chaitanya Prabhu, His Grace Narottama Priya Prabhu, His Grace Satya Gopinath Prabhu, our secretary, right? And of course, ICC Book Distribution Committee members we want to thank. And also Nitai Madhav Prabhu for such. He's come only for this event just to facilitate some of the sessions. Right? Thank you very much, Nitai Madhav Prabhu. Then we would like to thank Iskcon Pune, all the authorities of Iskcon Pune, and in special Sarvalakshan Prabhu and his whole team. Radhesham Prabhu, he's the temple president of Iskcon Pune. We'd like to thank him also. And there is a list of, where is Sarvalakshan Prabhu? There's a list, you can just read out the list. You know? So there are some behind the scenes devotees who have been helping. This is the Iskcon Pune team. Quickly.
Hare Krishna.
Nobody please leave. We have gifts for all of you. Right? Yeah.
Hare Krishna. First of all, we thank our ICC team to give us this opportunity to serve all of you. Haribo. So, unless they have given us the opportunity, we could not have served all of you. So, we beg forgiveness at the lotus feet of all the Vaishnavas here. There may be so many shortcomings in the facility which we have provided you. So whatever was there, we tried to engage all the facilities, but still there are so many shortcomings. We beg forgiveness at the lotus feet of each and every one of you. And I read out some of the names. So first of all, when we got that message that the team has decided to have this session here in Pune, then I requested His Grace Radhesham Prabhu. Immediately he said, okay, Haribo. And we discussed with our TMC members, His Grace Jaidev Prabhu, His Grace Shweta Deepa Prabhu, His Grace Shuddha Nitai Chandra Prabhu, His Grace Rasparayan Prabhu, His Grace Revati Pati Prabhu, and His Grace Sundarvar Prabhu. So all the devotees, these TMCs, in that we discussed about the finance, and they also said okay for prasadam and accommodation. Hari Bol. And Sri Kumar Krishna Prabhu is here. Sri Kumar Krishna Prabhu. So Sri Kumar Krishna Prabhu, he led for cooking prasadam. So how was the prasadam? So all the glories to His Grace Sri Kumar Krishna Prabhu and team. They cooked prasadam. And the COM members, so our who Iskcon Pune COM members, His Grace Sri Bhagavat Seva Prabhu, he and His Grace Yugal Sham Prabhu. So they also helped us in so many ways. And guest care team, His Grace Yugal Sham Prabhu, Nayak Saka Prabhu,
अनंत गौर प्रभु, अद्भुत कृष्ण प्रभु, अभय गोविंद प्रभु, कृपा सिंधु त्रिविक्रम प्रभु. हरि बोल. And hall setup, Sarvasakshi Prabhu is here. Sarvasakshi Prabhu, he was arranging the, along with His Grace Revatipati Prabhu, Sarvasakshi Prabhu, hall setup ही देख रहे थे. And decoration, His Grace Gauranga Pran Prabhu, and sound system and online Zoom, Murli Vadan Prabhu and Ananta Kirtan Prabhu. And video recording, Manjunath Prabhu and team. And flex printing, Shivaramanand Prabhu. Then sound system, Abhinamsha Prabhu. And Prasadam serving, Ram Sevak Prabhu is here. Ram Sevak Prabhu. So along with his team, transportation and serving, the team members Amshu Prabhu, Subal Priya Prabhu, Ratik Prabhu, Hayagriva Prabhu, Adi Purush Krishna Prabhu, Rohit Prabhu, Jagadish Prabhu, Nadia Chandra Prabhu, Mukunda Prabhu, Mahayogi Prabhu, Anand Dulal Prabhu, Rajat Prabhu, Janardhan Prabhu, Rishabh Wani Prabhu, Ram Nitai Prabhu, Kadam Kanan Prabhu, Prahlad Pran Prabhu, Manohar Murari Prabhu, Mahavirya Prabhu, Jivananda Prabhu, Shivaraj Prabhu, Shivaji Prabhu, Parashuram Prabhu, and Haribo. Kirtan team, Sri Hari Kirtana Prabhu, Jagadishwar Mohan Prabhu, Trivikram Bandhu Prabhu. And IT team, Dhruva Maharaj Prabhu and team. And there are so many devotees other than this Govinda restaurant devotees also helped in so many setup, everything. So there may be so many devotees, I might have forgotten the names, please forgive me. And all these team, it's a big team. So we thank all of them together by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
अभी लिस्ट खत्म नहीं हुआ है. So you can see more than 100 devotees have been there, and 100+ devotees have been there for organizing this event. So we are also grateful to the Iskcon Bhiwandi team who have specially come from Bhiwandi. Right, so they assisted with coordinating with the Pune temple for venue setup, for prasadam, stay allocations, pick up, drop. They also arranged the gifts. Ishan Gaur Prabhu, who was the overall coordinator from Bhiwandi, Pran Kishore Prabhu, Srinath Charan Prabhu, and Bhakta Rahul. Right, we would also like to thank, apart from the Bhiwandi team, Bhiwandi ka team gave Chiki Prasad. So we would also like to thank His Grace Chittahari Prabhu for translating, and also for his beautiful shairi. Kavi, right, for the Kavita. And one more translator was there, we don't know his name, right? Sudama Nath Prabhu. Sachiputra Prabhu. Okay, Sachiputra Prabhu. Thank you very much. Right. And I also saw in the Prasadam service today Antardvip Prabhu had come himself also, and Rasparayan Prabhu and all. So overall, right, so many devotees actually were there for making this event successful, and the main credit goes to all of you for turning up in big numbers. Again, a very big Haribol to all of us. Haribol! So just 2-3 announcements by Vedant Chaitanya Prabhu.
One very important thing, all this is happening by the kind leadership and the visionary leadership, the leader who considers that until the grassroots leaders are not identified, grassroots devotees are not identified, there will always be a gap between the temple management, between the zonal management and the grassroots leaders. Until they are recognized, they are brought together, it's very difficult to have harmony. And that is Sahadev Prabhu, the ICC chairman. If not for him, if not for him, to think about such events for a national level would have not been possible. Thank you very much, Sadhya Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, one short important announcement. Tomorrow morning, so Prasadam will be in our Prasadam hall. Here booking will be there. So in guest house reception center, you will get the coupon. You collect coupon. Actually, we have Prasadam for everybody. So जो बाहर से भी आते हैं तो ऊपर वाला प्रसादम होता है, तो वो वाला प्रसाद वो सब पब्लिक को होता है, तो उसके नीचे प्रसादम हॉल है, वहाँ पर कूपन आपको नीचे मिलेगा, नीचे जहाँ गेस्ट हाउस का रिसेप्शन में वहाँ पर कूपन सभी को देंगे, वहाँ से कलेक्ट करके वो नीचे में आ जा सकते हैं, ठीक है। मुकुंद हॉल के नीचे, just in front of our temple there is another building, so the first floor is Mukunda hall, below that there is another separate prasadam setting is there, that is for all of you. Hare Krishna.
So just few last announcements regarding Journey Prasadam. Journey Prasadam for today, it will be given in hall number 1, first floor until 8:30 p.m. Today Journey Prasadam will be given until 8:30 p.m. in hall number 1, first floor. And tomorrow's Journey Prasadam in 2 slots it will be given at 6 a.m. and second at 11 a.m. at guest house reception. And this will be at guest house reception tomorrow at 6 a.m. and 11 a.m. And check-out time for the rooms from tomorrow. Tomorrow is 10 a.m. By 10 a.m. we are all requested to check out the rooms. So regarding tomorrow's Prasadam, anyways, Sarvalakshmi Prabhupada has already announced. So once again, we would like to thank everyone for enthusiastically participating in this BSLS session 2025. And with this, we would like to conclude by once loudly chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra for all of you, those who have come all the way from different places to participate in this. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
हरे कृष्णा. सो आपको वहाँ पर जो गिफ्ट मिल रहा है, वहाँ पर एक बॉक्स के अंदर शीला प्रभुपाद जी का क्रिस्टल आपको मिलेगा, उसमें यू कैन यूज इट एज द नाइट लैम्प ऑल्सो. तो बहुत सुंदर है वो हमने एक मैराथन में सभी भक्तों को